Alright guys, and welcome to Dope Check, episode number 74, and we are back. The boys are back in town. It's been about a month since the last episode that we've done here at Dope Check, but we've got a special one for you all today. Black Ops 7 is finally here, kind of. The beta has arrived. Lots of reaction to it over the last few days. Some players looking good at it, other players maybe not so much. Are we in for a good season? That is a very good question. But also, loads of roster things over the last couple of weekends. Big confirmations and even further rumours as to what these other teams are looking like. Some of them look pretty good. Some of them look pretty atrocious. Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be back. Don, you not had a haircut since last time? Maybe even long before that, according to sources. Neither of us.
Listen, I'm going to get a haircut soon. Man. I've been saving it. I've been wolfing. I've been cutting. I'm down. See, Major 4, look, the weight's going down with the hair growing. You know what I'm saying? Major 4, I think I was 300 on the mark. Down 275. That's down 25. Down 25 pounds. That's good. But yeah, I'm gonna get a haircut. I'm gonna get a haircut before the season starts, man. It's been rough out here. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, we don't have anywhere to go.
Right. I'm just in the gym and I'm just on the setup. So it's just like
the only reason I need a haircut right now is because my shit is like getting long in my ears, so it's starting to tickle. All right, that's when I start thinking like, damn, I need a trim. But I hit up my barber yesterday, and I'm sat there thinking, why am I gonna spend like 30 quid, 30 GBP?
It's valuable
to look good at home. And I don't even know if I'm gonna look good because who's gonna compliment myself? Hell no.
You're looking good, Trey.
Gotta have someone come through in the chat. Hey, Trey.
Hey, Trey.
And I'll be like, shit, my webcam's blurry or something. Their eyes don't work. But no, listen, I haven't had a haircut since we done the award show. I look like a porcupine. I've still got some blonde bits in there I'm trying to get rid of. But like I said, I'm not trying to, I'll just wait until the season starts or till I got to go somewhere important till I get a haircut. Other than that, it's hoods up. And I ain't talking LAG. You know what I'm saying?
We're not talking LAG.
We are not
talking LAG.
We're absolutely not talking LAG.
We ain't doing LAG.
All right, no LAG. Let's start BO7. What do we think? Let me dive straight into it. We've got a couple of clips. Actually, the first clip was from this. We talked about that a little bit in the pre-show. But let's just go into BO7, right? Because the game's now, COD Next was about a week ago. We've seen the game be played over the last few days. We've got loads of clips flying around. The Dravec, the M8, pretty dominant guns. We put together a video on the Breaking Point channel. Pretty much just highlights of the beta so far. I was just going to roll this in the background while we talk about the game. So if you guys want to watch this, play along, we can react to some things in this video, or we just talk about the game in general. Because I guess top line, the movement, right? The movement is majorly different. The wall bouncing, I think we thought it was going to be different and kind of aggressive, but I didn't think I expected it, Don, to be quite this extreme, right? Like there's a lot you can do with this. I thought it was going to be all right, you can, bounce off this wall, bounce off that wall, but pretty much every wall you can use it. It feels like you're playing an advanced movement game.
Yeah, it does. It does feel like you can get turned with it, and there's probably gonna be more like crazy stuff you can try like as time goes on. But like for me, I feel like, I mean, that always happens in early like gameplay, but like if you just iron, like you're incinerating, especially before they like up the TTK. Like I feel like I was in my prime again. Like I didn't even have to wall bouncers, nothing. I was just fucking like, obviously you still have to move, right? Like, and then especially once the subs find the routes, and like that was crazy. I just seen it on the street. The guy, shots he got hit with in that hallway. And that hallway you can get turned. Like there's certain areas on the map where you can get really, really turned. But like right now, I feel like if you're just ironed up, like you're getting the kill. Like it feels way more like a traditional COD to me than BO6. And like when I was playing BO6, I had to play college COD matches recently, like last Friday. I had to play matches every week. But like BO6, the problem with me for BO6 is like, no matter what the other guy does, even if you catch him lacking, his gun is up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like his gun is up off spawn, mid slide. Like that's kind of stupid to me. And I feel like in this game, if you catch someone lacking, like they're just dead. So I like that personally. I like that. I feel like this game feels good. And yeah, I'm excited to play it, man. Hopefully, I do think, 'cause I seen Damon kind of complaining. He's like, he's dopeless. I do think people just like the feel of the game, but I do think we do need some better maps than these maps. These maps are okay. They're not awful, but they're not amazing. Maybe Forge could be competitive. But yeah, I think we definitely need some like elite maps. Like, I don't think these maps are elite. I don't know what you guys think. But.
Well, I don't think the maps are terrible. But like you know, what have we been dealing with for the past 4 years? You know, in comparison,
That's true.
You know, what's better, dog shit or cat shit? You know, it don't matter. They're both still shit. So hopefully, like the other maps they bring in are like, you know, good. My only takeaway from the game is this game would be so much like, for me personally, it didn't need a wall jump. I feel like it's very like, I know people like it and stuff like that. I just feel like it's very gimmicky that like they've just added it in. I won't complain too much about the game though, because as much as I haven't played much of it, because I'll be real, I just hate betas. They're so boring to me. The same free maps, the same shit over and over again. Like, I need some competitive in my life. You know, I've been doing it 10 years now. I can't just sit there and play domination on whatever the map is called and sit there and be happy about it. Like, you got 2 hours out of me in the beta, and that's cool. The only thing I will say about it is, you know, they're listening.
True.
But imagine they listened for every single COD game, not just the one where they've got one of the biggest competitors coming out trying to ruin it for them. You know, where people have been crying about skill-based matchmaking for time. And then now they've just randomly come out and gone like, yeah, man, like, we'll turn it down for you. We'll make a whole new playlist for you. Oh, you don't like doors? We ain't liked doors since MW 2019. But guess what? You kept adding more. But now you want to just stop the doors. That's fine. Open them. Permanently open them. It's cool, but like, it feels like it's one of those things like they're going out their way because they know something big's coming.
Yeah, because they feel the pressure. They just feel pressure. Yeah.
It's like, you know, say you do an extra for your girl because you know you done fucked up.
Yeah. Pissed her off.
Yeah, you pissed her off. So like you've gone over, you know.
Yeah.
And like I said, I enjoy the game. It does feel smooth. It reminds me of IW and Black Ops 4 had a baby. Mm-hmm. It's a very IW feel to me. So of course I'm gonna love it. But like I said, like, if they continue listening to people, listening to community for the rest of the year, and listen, the only thing I can think of that's going to really fuck it up is if Battlefield comes out, it does well at the start, Black Ops takes over, because Call of Duty is the best FPS of all time. Let's be real, it just has been. Like, there's no overtaking it, even if Battlefield.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I still don't think it's overtaking it, but I think if Battlefield flops early, I hope we don't see like COD just start like going back to being lazy. Yeah, just because like, shit, our competitor flopped, like people are still coming over to play. Cool. But I really do enjoy the game. I think it'll be fun for the CDL. That new mode, Overload, looks pretty fun. I feel like the pros are gonna just. I feel like it's gonna be a weird one if it does become a competitive game mode, which I'm pretty sure it will be. Going from control to control with now an objective, like a bomb. Example, like blitz and control, because you still spawn up, there's no lives, whatever like that, but the spawns are still pretty sticky. So I'm intrigued to know how that's going to work out. But other than that, I really got no complaints. I think it's fun. I think it's good, and I can't wait for it to come out because I'm bored of the beta.
What do you think about Overload as a mode then? Because I think Treg do want to make it happen. The feedback so far has been it's a bit too easy to score. You can run. Like, you don't have to carry it like a ball. There's 2 portals to put it in. Like, I'm imagining a world where there's a respawn delay and defense are just, like, totally cooked. So I think there's got to be some adjustment. But I think fundamentally it's like a stronger competitive mode. It's something a little bit different. I like the idea of carrying an objective as a third mode.
Just make it like Uplink. The carrier can't have his gun out because that's just dumb. And if he does have his gun out, he can only walk. All right, let's not make him a super soldier with a bomb. whatever it is. I do think it would be so much better with one portal.
Yeah.
I think it'd be like, just make it, just run Blitz, CTF, and I don't know why he's carrying it, but like, just run it like that, and put a respawn delay of like 5 seconds, maybe even like 3. I don't know. They'd have to test it, but just make sure whoever's carrying it. That's why the teamwork is so good in Uplink, because it was 3v4 with the guy with the ball in his hand. That's what it should be for this too. So that's how I would make the game mode better, and I feel like everyone would agree with it.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. I think for sure that will make it play way more like a third game mode should play, and as you say, the teamwork aspect will be way better, because otherwise I can't see a world where, like, if you've got a 5-second respawn delay, like we've sometimes had in the third modes, you're just so cooked as a defense. There's just you can't do anything. Like you're fighting 4v4. There's 2 portals for the attacking team to go to. There's just no way you can stop it. So I think there's some balancing that needs to be done there. Yeah, I think I agree with comments on the movement. I'm happy with where it is. I do wonder how extreme what people are going to find is. And we've seen some clips in this so far, but the wall bouncing mechanic in the jetpack games, it was quite, let's say, consistent with physics. I don't really care so much about realism, but in this game, if I'm jumping in a certain direction, I can wall bounce back in the other direction. Like I can shift my momentum. Whereas in the jetpack games, you couldn't really do that, right? Like if you were going one way and you bounced off a wall, like you were still going the same way. Where in this game, you can do some really crazy stuff where you can like bounce back the other way. And I don't know, I just wonder, because we're a week into the game, in the beta anyway, like give these guys a few months. It could be pretty crazy what we're watching. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I saw another thing today where, like, instead of mantling into a window that's too high, you can jump onto the wall, look in the sky, and then jump again, and you wall bounce up straight into the window, so you don't need to mantle it. And, like, everyone's going to be doing that when the game launches, and people figure out that that's actually better. So I don't know how it's going to get. I just wonder that, like, games, Black Ops 3, for example, if we played it for another year, it would be fucking wild what we'd be seeing. And at some point, I might go too far. I think this is going to be well balanced, but yeah, we'll see, Dom.
We'll see, man. The good thing is that they only get 1 year on it. The season started early. So, I mean, some people are just elite at breaking the games, like Shotzi. I feel like Hydra in MW3, Hydra was shooting through the whole map. So certain people like that, I mean, I just expect them to get ahead and just put in hours and put in effort to try to break the game. But hey, that's what it is in competition. Everybody has the opportunity to do it, and I'm not gonna say it's easy to do it, but like all you gotta do is go on a private match and really run around and do stuff and just figure stuff out, just like Shotzi and Hydra do, right? So just do it, I mean, if it gets to a point where the whole league can just break the game and they're doing like the Nagafin leapfrog and AW shit, then it's like, okay, well, clearly something needs to be changed. But bro, like there's burgers in the league. Like, I don't see like half the league like just breaking the game. So I mean, we'll see. But I'm definitely excited to see like the elite SMGs, especially movement wise, like get fucking cracked with this shit. It'll be entertaining. It should be entertaining at least. So I'm excited.
I mean, I watched a Hydra kill. It looked fucking insane. Dolphin dive out the window and snapped on some guy's head. Now listen, you ain't doing that to me. All right, let's just say that.
Right.
You ain't doing that to me. Right? But you're probably gonna do it to a few people in the CDL. There's a lot of burgers in there. Like, don't say you're gonna probably see that, but it ain't happened to me. All right, let's not get it twisted. I'm perma-ironed up. Even you can do all these wall jumps and all that shit. I played IW on 3 sends.
It wasn't even 3.
I was still looking in the air.
It was just 3. They weren't even vertical.
Oh yeah, shit. It was, yeah. I was even considering going down the 2.
Right,
but then it would have been real stiff. It would have been real stiff. Oh my god. Wow.
What do we think about doors in general?
Just get them fucking
the doors are back. I don't really know why they keep persisting with doors. They just love a good door. And okay, comparison, Arsenal Black Ops 4, quite a few doors on that map, but you could always see through the doors. So that was what I felt was the difference. You could see through them, and sometimes you could even shoot through them with like sniper rifles and stuff, I think. But in this game, the doors are just they're opaque, and the guy on the other side is just set up on a heady. It feels like a bit of a cop-out in terms of map design, I think sometimes. They design a map and they're like, oh, well, actually that line of sight probably is a bit too strong, so let's just put a door there. Doesn't really add much to the game. I don't imagine that any of the throwback maps are going to have doors thrown into them. But, yeah, they've reduced the number of doors. Some people are happy, some people aren't with that.
I mean, they don't have the doors like they did in old time. You know, like, oh, I would be so annoyed if Standoff came back and I'm trying to go into Granny's. I got a bust for a double door. Like, no.
Yeah.
I saw something on Twitter like only 5 out of the 16 maps had doors on them, or like every map in the beta has doors on it or something like that. But apparently the rest of the maps don't.
Oh, okay.
But like that, I saw that on Twitter. Like obviously I don't work for COD, so like I don't think I'd ever work for COD. I don't think they'd like me over there. But it's like you said, Rab. Like I played Swag the other day. All right, I beat him, of course.
Of course.
And you know, these doors, you can't see through them, and he's got these Warzone sound settings. You know, he's got the what's his name, like War or something like that. He's got the War settings. Can't remember his name, but yeah, he pre-fired me through the door because he could hear me, but I can't see him. If I could see him, it would have been a bit of a fair fight. Like you said, like a translucent door that you know you can see through just to see what's going on. No, this guy pre-fired me, and I was like, well, shit. If you weren't FaZe Swag, I would have reported you. I'm just saying, I would have reported you. You'd have been gone. You'd have been gone.
Me personally, bro, the doors gotta go. I mean, bro, just think about the best CODs ever. Like they just didn't have doors. It's just such a simple thing to me. Like it's already hard enough to like break hills with no smokes, with no doors. Like I don't know. Like it's just BO2. Like some of the greatest CODs, they just don't have doors, bro. Like just get rid of them, bro. Like I don't know. I don't really have nothing deep to say about it other than it's a worthless like addition.
Yeah, people are
Just
saying
get rid of it, and everyone complains. Mostly
5
everyone complains. I've never heard someone be like, "Oh man, I love that they added doors in the COD." I've never heard that. Like I've never. Who is like satisfied that they added that?
Do you think these are better than the Modern Warfare 19 doors that you had to bust open, Trey? Or do you think, like, is it a tier list of doors? No doors, best.
No doors, S tier.
Automatic doors that you can see through, B tier.
I'll put that like B.
Automatic doors, you know.
Listen, we're going no doors, automatic doors that open when you shoot them, MW 2019 doors, every other door, Vanguard doors.
Vanguard.
Motherfucker flick the chip of wood off and he's got the whole lane.
Oh my god, I forgot about that actually.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
I remember what was the map? Oh, what was that map? Fucking Bocage, right?
Yeah.
S&D line of sight. I just went up to the fence line. I got the whole B street. Little bang. Next thing I got a sniper pre-laying down. You can't see me.
What a game. I mean, I think this sums up the point, doesn't it, really? That I think on Black Ops 7, a lot of the things that we've kind of wanted back in CODs, quality of the gunplay, the maps being a bit better, you know, it does seem like the devs are being attentive. Community says one thing, they at least give some sort of response. You know, we've wanted these things for some time, which is good. The question is always, well, why wasn't it there initially? Why did we have to stray down this dark path over the last few years to get back to a COD which feels a bit more like what we're used to? I think we did talk about the maps. We'll go into a bit more depth because there's been a few in the beta. I think the Forge is potentially viable. I don't know what you guys think about like the interactive map elements, because quite a lot of these maps have something going on. Like Imprint has that platform that moves. This map has that like thing that the drone's holding up. that moves around. The forge, the center of it, there's like these big walls that are spinning around. Like, can we not just pause that maybe for Hardpoint?
Yeah. There should be a setting because like on the thing that turns in the middle of forge, it's so hard to aim.
Yeah.
It's so hard to aim. Even in the on that map where like the plane or the helicopter is holding up the crate, it's so hard to shoot inside of that crate. The other map, the snow one, the whole hill will move to the lower level in Hardpoint. So I just feel like like you just gotta be able to turn the stuff off, but. That's about.
I think they will though. They've always had a dynamic map element.
Yeah.
So apart from Ghosts with Sovereign, where people used to ride the tank all the way through the mid map.
Oh, I actually love that though. Was that not fire or was that trolly?
The thing is, it
Definitely
wasn't really meant
like,
to
I
be.
used to.
It was
I
like
used
a
to tweak
glitch,
out.
kind of. Go on, I'll go.
I used to tweak out. You just hear your team like you're like, yo, have you got this? You got that? Yeah. Yo, one here. I'm riding the tank.
Bro, but it was like a whole strat though. Like you could get.
Nah, it was. But like, you look like you look like a dumbass when you died on there though.
Yeah.
Like
you're
I'm
just
telling you,
your whole team is dead already. You're just
yeah, and you just got to ride it. The bomb's gone down. Like if you jump off, you jump off, you're dead. Like it's choked. Like I'm telling you, I've never been more checked. You just hear like, your teammate who's got iron.
I'm on the way, boy.
You're like, yo, 2v1, where are you? I'm on the tank. What do you mean you're on the tank? Get out from there. Or like your teammate who's got the iron boots, just, yeah, I'm on the tank, I can get him off 8. No, you can't. You're slow as shit. You shouldn't even be up there. How'd you get up there?
That shit is crazy, man.
Get down. Now from there.
There was a good few ones. I think that what's funny about that one is that if you kept riding it forever, it would like glitch you off it, right? Like you would glitch down back to the ground or something like that. So that, it was kind of, so like you could, I don't know. It was like technically you could do it, but it was like the devs didn't really want you to do it because it was kind of a glitch in there. But anyway, I agree. Dynamic map elements, maybe occasionally you can get away with them, but I think they should be paused in this. Of the other maps, I think, what's it called? Cortex, the one that's by the sea, it's kind of like got some hunted vibes. There's, the sea. I don't know. That map looks kind of nice. Imprint, I'm not so sure. Exposure.
What a name, by the way. Imprint. What a name.
It's a premium name.
What a name.
It's not my most premium snow map, in my opinion. But
yeah, nah, it's definitely no. No.
What about Blackheart, the other map they added in?
I ain't played it. Okay, listen, I haven't played the beta. So I'm gonna hop on probably for like an hour or two after this. See what's cracking. See what the crack is. Listen, biggest issue right now. I'm gonna say it right now. Can we, Treyarch? If you do watch this show, I know Matix loves us over here.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of that guy. Can we make a goddamn sub? Why is this Dravec the most It's like an ICR with double grip, Maddox, and a Scorpion rolled into one. What's going on here?
When I was talking about it on the first day, I wasn't actually sure it was an SMG when I talked about it in a video. I was like, I'm watching clips of this. I'm like, it looks like a sub, but I don't know if it actually is because it's not killing like a sub.
It's a sub. That shit is insane. Bro, we played. I was playing with me and Kenny, and then the rest of our like homies, like. Not saying they're bad or anything, but it's just like our IRL homies. We get matched up versus a BZ, Hydra, Tremere, like a couple other people there. All have Dravecs. We can't leave the spawn. We literally can't leave the spawn.
Oh, trust me, I'm sliding around. I'm like, damn, like, let me try out this AR real quick. Across the map. M8, by the way. M8, you challenge M8 with an MSMC across the map before. You look like a moron. You were getting dropped. You were getting dropped. Simp's pulling up on me. He's gonna drive by me, Dravec. Kenny, put the M15 down, twin. Get the Dravec out. You're back.
Bro, they got to get something together with this shit. How do you guys feel about the up close auto aim? I don't know. I feel like the up close auto aim is like weird. Like I feel like the up close gunfights are like very random.
I think you have to up your sense.
Yeah, I did up my sense. I was almost thinking maybe if I just keep feeling like the up close gunfights are weird, I'm gonna fucking like. I've just never done it before. You know how you do 6.61? I would just do like 1.65 or some shit or 1.7 and then lower my ADS sense maybe. I just feel like the up close Like gunfights are just so awkward in this game. That's one. I don't know if it's like just
Yeah,
gonna be
people
how
have been
it is.
saying
If
that
that's just
quite
how
a
it is,
lot,
and-
like that they've been messing with their settings to try and figure out something that feels better. Maybe it's a beta thing. I mean, obviously we know that the beta is just the main game. But like back in the day, people used to say, "Oh, well, it's only a beta, right?" But like on that logic, this game is pretty well polished. But yeah, that's an interesting point.
That's just how I felt. I mean, I would just keep messing around with the senses, but I mean, some people look gross. I feel like a BZ and Hydra look gross at this shit. Obviously, I mean, they're just fucking playing pubs, right? But
Yeah, that's another thing
jeez.
too. Like, these motherfuckers are already playing kill race tournaments.
yeah,
Nah, that's all we need, man. The six.
Is that chill?
I'm always there for the beta chals, the little 6v6.
I'm watching
for the
6v6
challenge.
S&D right now. It is
Yeah.
so. Oh my god! I watched some guy clip. He was like 1v4 or something like that. Bear in mind, like, yeah, you shouldn't be able to 1v4, especially in a game like, you should not be able to 1v4. His name was G Bursted, and it was so funny. Like all of his teammates, you know when you're getting a clutch done and all your teammates are talking like, "Yo, one's over here, one's over there." He just goes, "Clear comms, please. I need focus."
nah, that guy is the biggest grinder. He used to coach me in Challengers. He's our S&D coach. That guy is
What, is he
99
good?
overall, bro. He's 99 overall S&D only. He's pure S&D. Like, I'm telling you, bro. That guy just has like, that guy reminds me of like a GB kid that like never lost his like dope. Like, I don't know. Like, he just never lost his
Yo,
dope,
that's
bro.
such a
Like,
good explanation, man.
he's just 99 GB kid. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, shout out to G Verster, bro. That's my guy.
So Search and Destroy is in the beta now. What do you think about the M8? Because the first couple of days, I mean, look, we've mentioned the Dravec and for good reason, because I'm seeing Mercules do some insane things with it right here. But the M8 was all the talk the first couple of days. People ask, guns OP. They even nerfed it a bit. They made the handling a little bit slower. I don't know what you guys think about burst guns in general. The times that we've had burst guns in, well, this has been a while, but let's say when the M8 was last in Black Ops 3, I was watching some old clips. I found out some clips from Scump, BO2, BO3. BO2, we know the hit wedge wasn't as good. It's kind of a different time. BO3, the hit wedge was much better. You could clean one burst someone with an M8 quite frequently. But people were flying all over the place. It was difficult to one burst consistently in those games because the aim assist wasn't as good as it is today, first of all. But also, it was difficult to shoot the guys flying in the sky. It was really strong if you could get it done, but it was almost more difficult. If I'm tracking someone through the air and I've got to burst, it's more difficult to kill them than it would be with a full auto gun. So I think the full auto guns the burst guns get stronger when the movement becomes less intense. It's like the M16 from COD 4, right? Like the gun is just godlike. So I think that's kind of where we are with the M8, because I don't actually think it's that strong compared to previous guns, and even in this game. But I do see the logic of the one bursting can be pretty aggressive, and
It is in this game.
Yeah, and it is technically a marksman rifle as well. So like usually the marksman rifles just get banned, but I don't know if that's going to be the case this year.
The one burst potential it has though is insane. Like I know Black Ops 2, like it was like, sometimes it free burst and sometimes it would one burst. Or like Black Ops 3, but this one is actually insane.
Me personally, I think it's just the equipment and the mod. Like, we're just in the future, basically. Like, bro, you guys are saying like the BO2 is 3 bursting and shit, but like, go play BO2 on land. Like, I just played BO2 on land. Lamar is bro. That shit is one bursting on land. Like, if we're on land with this MA or like a perfect like server situation, like I just feel like it adds so much of a random factor. Like when you get one bursted, there's nothing you can do. Like I'm not saying obviously they still have to like aim very precisely and be set up in a good spot, and they still have to play smart. It's not like a do it all. Like I don't think it's broken. I just hate COD with a random factor. I feel like fully auto guns are less random than burst guns. Just because like even in the beta, like sometimes you shit on an MA player, but then when the times where you get one bursted, it's like holy fuck. Like I just died so fucking fast. Like I didn't even get to see the guy. The guy was literally a strafing blur on the map. So that's like my only thing. I don't think it should be GA'd. I mean, it is a marksman rifle. Normally they're not allowed. I don't think it's that broken to get GA'd, just because I think the M15 is probably better. The M15 and the Dravec are better. I just think it's random. Like even in Modern Warfare 2, for example, even though the TAC was fully auto, I think the TAC was a fucking RNG weapon. Just because when you're headshotting with the TAC, you're the best player on the map. When you're not getting headshots with the TAC, you're getting fucking ran through by a Vaznev. So it's like I just feel like that was kind of RNG. Like the M8 is a little random. It's a little like if you're shooting clean bursts, you're finna just run everybody. I just prefer the guns to be a little bit more consistent, but I also don't think it should be GA'd instantly because it's not the best gun. It's just not one of the best guns right now compared to the Drive and the M15.
Oh, the Drive needs to go.
Yeah, the Drive needs to go. I'm just saying, don't ban the M8 before the Dravec. You know what I'm saying? Like, give it some time. I don't think it's that busted.
How about this year, Don? We don't ban any ARs before we ban some sub.
Subs are gonna
because every single year, I'm left with one AR.
Yeah.
And then the subs are like, oh, I can use this, this, and this, and this. Oh, what do you mean you're trying to ban this gun? No, we'll just ban your best one and you have to use a shitty one. No. We're going back to good old times. I don't mind if you want to get rid of the M8. I'll tell you what gun is crazy. That MX on LAN is going to be insane. The one that 4 bullets, it's like an AN94, just shoots a little bit slower. That one is
yeah.
Oh, I've seen a bit of that one. Yeah.
Now I play with all my American people, so like
you have to put something like closer to the camera, Don, so it can focus on that maybe. But yeah, we're good. Sorry, go on, Trey.
I play a lot. I don't play on EU servers. I play on American servers the whole time. So that gun obviously shoots a little bit too slow for 100 ping sometimes, and it gets me killed a lot. But that gun on like 4 ping or just on LAN would be insane. I also just think the TTK is pretty crazy in this game in general. So like, I think if they made the TTK like 1 bullet more, I feel like this game would play a lot better too.
I think there's a lot of debate about that. I'm interested in what Don said earlier because it's not so gun up all the time in this game as it has been before with tac sprint gone and things like that. The movement's pretty aggressive, but if you do iron someone, you can just gun them. And I think if you raise the time to kill, it means that you can start abusing the movement a bit more because then you kind of get away with an extra bullet. So I think there is a bit of a balance there. I also think people forget a little bit how back in the day, the time to kills were like really quick. I mean, I'm sure you experienced this, Don, playing BO2.
Yeah.
Like the BO2 time to kill was crazy.
My thing is that you shouldn't have this faster time to kill with the movement and how fast the game plays.
I feel that.
Yeah, BO4 was like... I mean, what do you think about BO4's time to kill? Because that was the longest we've ever had by quite some way.
That's only because of the stim, though, really.
Yeah. I agree.
Like,
I think the stim was amazing.
It's hard for me to compare any game to Black Ops 4 when we literally... This is how S&D... This is how S&D played on Black Ops 4. You sent one guy to the worst bomb site that they couldn't go to, and you would get him to jiggle and just keep healing himself. And he would scream, 5, 5, 5. And then he would run away and he'd play his life. Dim, I'm out of there. Next thing you know, it's a 5v5 fuckfest. That's all it was. So I find it hard to compare anything to Black Ops 4 with time to kill. I'm not going to lie. I think Cold War time to kill was pretty good. I liked Cold War time to kill. I think it was pretty fair across the board. And then you got like, I'm only going to compare it to Treyarch games too, because Modern Warfare games, they're pretty fast. Like, let's be honest, they're pretty fast in general. I think I read somewhere that this has the same time to kill as Black Ops 6, which just doesn't feel like that at all. I just think the game plays so fast that... I mean, it's pubs as well, so like, got to look at it as 4v4. 6v6, you die way too fast and you're back in the mix, just dying, killing. I just think it's a little bit too fast, and with how good the pros are and how easy it is to shoot these days, even for pub kids, I feel like it's going to get ruined pretty quickly if they don't up it a tiny bit, even just damage range or something like that.
Yeah, maybe a damage range thing. I mean, the drop. I mean, even the other sub. I think it's the Raiden. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I think
The other sub is good too. The other sub you can map people with too. Not gonna lie, you can map people with every sub. You could kill up close with the AR. I mean, the guns are definitely more versatile. And like, I mean, people say the same stuff over and over, but like, I'll just say it just how I feel. Like, based off playing BO2, like, bro, that game, like, I know it's fucking ancient technology at this point, but like, they can make the guns like do the same thing. Like, bro, the MSMC was a fantastic submachine gun. But it would betray you, like, if you like fucked up a little bit. Like, if you rushed your shot or something, like, if you watch that shit, people were getting turned on left and right. Like, literally.
Yeah.
Our controllers were delayed. They were delayed, so like there was like, it felt kind of terrible. But like, that happened even back in the day. Like, bro, the MSMC, you had to be locked to shoot. Like, the sub should be dominant up close. You should be able to jump, break people's cameras, literally shotgun them up close, basically. And you should be able to kill people cross map if you're good enough. You know what I'm saying? If you're good enough. But it shouldn't be just everybody can shoot the sub cross map. You know what I'm saying? So I do agree with that point for like the TTK. It shouldn't be this easy to just map people and just everyone's everywhere. But on the same side, I don't mind the TTK just because I feel like it's like what Rab said, like people are gonna be flying around, wall bouncing, like doing all type of shit. Like, let me just iron this motherfucker. Like, if I'm just ironed up with this TTK, I'm all that jumping shit, none of that shit doing nothing. Like,
That's why I'm saying at least make the damage. Don't up the bullet altogether.
Yeah.
Like, if someone's gonna Dravec me from across the map, it should take him like 8 or 9 bullets.
Yeah.
You know, he shouldn't be able to just come around the
Not
head. He
4.
zap me just zap me real quick.
It shouldn't take 4.
Yeah, legit. You know, maybe like make the AR like cross the map like 5, 6, and then the sub like 8, 9. Like, it's gotta be pretty far too. I do agree with you though. Like, up close, like my AR. The issue is that the AR have crazy fire rates these days too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Back in the day, like most of the ARs shot hella slow.
Like my NV4 was not killing an ERAD up close. Like, it just didn't shoot fast enough.
Yeah, the
like,
ERAD had to be literally terrible. Like, they had to be on fucking tar.
Yeah.
They had to be legit horseshit, bro.
And that's my point. Like, Call of Duty, I feel like, has done a terrible job in recent years, and I blame it on Warzone of balancing guns. And that's why a lot of people complain, because like, what's the point in being a sub player? That's why there's no roles anymore. Like, you know, a player should be. We used to pick up AR players and sub players as like, wow, he's the best sub player in the world. Wow, he's the best AR player. But now we're just like, yo, do you reckon you can run a sub next year? Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, same as every other gun, basically.
Yeah, of course, yeah, fuck it. What am I using? Dravec, 4 bullets cross. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I can shoot straight. So I think it does seem to me that Treyarch is putting a lot of faith back into multiplayer. From what I can tell from the beta, they're putting a lot of faith back into people treating it as an arcade shooter again, which I love. It looks like, because Warzone at that COD Next looked terrible. It looked terrible. They're still playing Verdansk. It didn't look good, and I'm happy about that. So hopefully COD goes back to its roots of being like a good arcade shooter again, which I do feel. I think I will have fun grinding pubs in this game. Apart from that goddamn wallbang sniper.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, that one.
We've been complaining about people hacking, having wall hacks like for years.
That's the counter to it. This is Treyarch's plan.
Yeah, it's the counter.
Well, it ain't no counter
hackers,
because they spawn in with it, and I have to go on a kill streak for it. You know, they've sat there and gone, you know what? We won't sort Ricochet out. Fuck it, we won't do that. You know what we'll do? We'll give them wall axe instead with a big old sniper rifle so they can
So
kill
it's
them.
what, a 950 streak, is that right? Something like that?
Yeah, 950
So-
streak. You can.
So
I mean,
I'm
like, obviously it's not going to be
expecting,
used in
like-
competitive, but
Yeah, I find it wild it gives you 10 bullets though. That's what I find pretty crazy.
it gives you 6.
Okay, it's a 6 now. I think the version in the kick or what it was called, COD Next was like 10. Okay, 6 is
10 bullets would be
slightly more-
insane.
Yeah, I swear I saw one with 10. But yeah, okay, 6 is a little more reasonable, but whatever. It's not going to be relevant for competitive anyway, but they're not pulling that
I
out.
know. I just got to get everything out there, you know, just in hopes they just like. I hope they sit there and going, haha, it was a troll, guys. Nah, all the hackers are banned.
Yeah,
Woo.
sure. Yeah, Strike Magician says need to nerf the visibility range of the X-ray rather than just literally being able to see cross map. I think that's the other thing. Even if it didn't let you shoot, it's literally overpowered just because it gives you all the intel. Like, imagine just having a free wall hack.
I think it's
whenever you
fun.
want it.
I think it's fun, man. I mean, bro, Kenny's getting the gunship is so easy to get. You get a gunship every fucking game and get 18 kills with it. You know what I'm saying? We can get 18 kills with a chopper. You get 3 kills with a sniper cross map through walls. I think it's just something fun and it's cool. Just because, like, yeah, you are. It seems cheesy because you're literally shooting through walls across the map, but at the same time,
You're an asshole, Don.
I'm just saying, at the same time, you can call in a gunship and get 35 kills and make everyone leave the game. You know what I'm saying?
I do
Like,
like
it's
the
not
kill
fair.
streaks being strong though, like they were back. It reminds me
feel
of the
ya.
Lodestar and the VTOL, you know.
Yeah,
I think
like
I'm
you
just-
got
Lodestar,
way more OP shits
dogs.
than the sniper. The sniper is
Hey,
cool to me.
Can we talk about like how we thought they were going to bring specialists back, but it's just active camo as a fucking slot for the trophy system?
yeah, that was kind of disappointing. That was kind of disappointing.
I'm like, yo, what do I use? Trophy system or camo? What? What do you mean they've made my trophy system into a specialist? Oh, never mind. They've made camo into a fucking trophy system slot. Come on now.
No,
We
I
were all so
agree.
we were all so happy to hear about specialists coming back and it would change the game and who's going to use camo and it. No one's using camo. We need trophy systems.
They could do other things in there as well. If they're going to put camo in that slot, they need to put like other specialists in that slot. Like I want an FTL jump in there. Like I want actual stuff like that you can use.
brother.
Yeah,
but
it's
like
time
it
to bring it
yeah,
back,
yeah.
baby.
It shouldn't be in that slot though.
No, I agree, but if we're not gonna do specialist characters again, because they've made it all complicated, they've got this whole like specialist, like this guy in this clip here, who's I think it's Hydra's clip, yeah, when he's got the enforcer specialist bonus thing that you get by getting a load of kills by having specific perks that lets you move even quicker, and then you can unlock specialists. It gives you all the perks. Like, I get why they didn't want to have specialists as well with the characters, but they could call them something different. They could call them like operators or something like that. But they decided not to do that. But I do think if you're going to bring camo back, you've got to bring some other things back as well in the same spot, because at least then it's like, I don't know, the pros are probably going to want a GA camo. But if there was a load of things that you could also use in that spot, then it's like, all right, do I want to use a trophy or camo or FTL jump or glitch or overdrive or whatever? Like, that's how it should be, I think. I don't mind them coming back in that way.
I do think they've sold this year a lot of, with the perks and with the specialist slot. The perk system, I'm not gonna lie. MW3 had tax stance, or what was it? You could turn tax stance off or something like that. I can't remember what game it was, but you could turn it off in the menus. Now you have to use a perk to turn it off. They're really selling this year. If you don't use Dex, you're pretty like you have to use Dex. If you're not using Dex, you're fucked. So that's an instant perk gone. I feel like if they wanted tax stance in the game, just make it a setting you can turn off where you slide and hit fire at the same time if you want to do that. Don't make it into a perk. That's just like, that's laziness to me. That they've put a perk in there to make sure that you need to do this. All right, do you want tax sprinting in the game or do you want it not in the game? You don't bring out a perk to let you run double the speed, or not double the speed, but make you run faster with tax sprint, but makes your base sprint speed lower. It just seems so pointless to me. I think
they kept it in for Warzone.
Maybe.
But then that's
But-
another problem.
Exactly. like even when they brought out the perk system and everyone complained before the beta even came out, like it shouldn't take a genius to know where the perk slot should go. I just feel like they really sold this year in terms of the perk slots and the specialist slots. Like you can't tell me, Don, that a trophy system is more important than active camo. Like I should
need both.
Yeah, like I should be able to have a trophy system on my tactical, and then active camo to run around if I need be, and then the pros can just GA who uses active camo, and hopefully they bring more in there, so like 4 people can use a, camo FTL like the olden days.
I mean, bro, if we're gonna have do-it-all weapons, like if we're fucking killing cross map with fucking pistols and subs, like at least give some character fucking differences. Like let's get a little like how Rab said, like, but you had your camo and then you had your little shield. Like we had our little specialties. The FTL guy, his slide, wasn't his slide longer or something? There was something with his slide. His slide was cheese. He had a cheesy ass slide. Like, bro, there's all type of cool shit they can do, bro. Like we need something to trophy system get up.
He got. Yo, shout out Mad Cat, by the way. He was our trophy system guy. He was our Centurion player.
Centurion, yeah, that's right.
He ran around with a little bollock above him that used to stop things and then put down that big old box that made people get EMP. Shout out him.
Yeah, that's what we need back for Infinite Warfare. This game does have an IW feel as well.
IW like, bro. It's not even funny. Like even when I wall jump and stuff like that, like it takes me back to the times where I was ooting.
I don't know. It'd just be cool. I mean, maybe they could do like a big competitive update and just say, fuck it, add the specialists in, man. Like how they did in World War II. We had the big overhaul mid-season. Just add the we need specialists back at COD, bro. Like that shit is cool, bro. Like Borderlands, like every character is different. And it's not like the core gameplay changes that much. Like in BO4, when I used to play fucking 10s, I ran every role. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I could run the Vision Pulse, and it's not like I was fucking terrible off War Machine or terrible when I used the Tempest. Like the core gameplay is still the same, but it still keeps shit fresh. You know what I'm saying? Makes shit more refreshing, especially for the fucking pubs, bro. Like let's be realistic. I mean, we're pushing 30, bro. Like this shit be getting old real quick, real fucking quick, bro. I'm just
chill,
saying, bro. Like. We're pushing 30, bro. 2 hours on the beta. I'm like, all right, bro. All right,
I'm not gonna lie.
What the fuck we got going on here, bro? This shit getting.
I'm playing the beta. I'm locked in for the first hour and a half.
Yeah,
I'm like zoned in. The last hour, I'm like, yo, anyone want to play Peak? Anyone want to play? Yo, let's run it. Anyone want to go play a different game? Someone's like, yo, zombies. I'm like, yeah, sure. Round 30. I'm like, why did I do this?
Yeah.
Why did I do this? Just get me off the game. I need something competitive. Even competitive, though, I feel like, even competitive, I feel like. The COD is just made for that 18-year-old crackheads these days, which is fine. Just stay away from me. Stay away from me.
They could please us old heads, bro. They could please us, bro. They could please us, bro. They could please everybody, bro. They've already, like, bro, added specialists won't hurt anybody. It literally will just make it will help it. Won't it help the 18-year-old crackhead? Won't they?
It will help the 30-year-olds too. Imagine the 18 crackhead just 360 YY TikTok just gets Tempest. What are you gonna do?
Man.
What do we think about we talked a little bit about the maps. I wanted to just discuss a little bit. There's some rumored other maps coming back. We got some BO2 classics. We've got Yemen. Do you play much Yemen in the throwback, Don?
Yes, we did play Yemen. Listen, people lose full about Yemen, like when we go back and play BO2, but that's a solid map. It's a very solid map.
You gotta rotate on Yemen, bro. You gotta rotate,
bro.
Fundamental map.
First of all, I mean, they're just brain dead. I was trying to tell them because I fucking played BO2. Like I'm a vet at this point. I'm like, you ran smokes in this game. Like you have to run smokes in games where you die and you actually get punished. Smoke should be allowed. And you got auto aim in smokes. The reason why we complain about smokes is because when you throw a smoke nowadays, you don't get auto aim. So now we're just throwing the smoke and we're hip firing in the smoke, praying they get a kill. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how it was. So, like, if you're trying to break a hill or break hills in those games, you're all, first of all, it takes a 20-second run to get towards the hill. So they already got a free 20, and now we're trying to cross with no smoke. But like Yemen with smokes, like all the BO2 maps, like you get punished. Like you have to do the basics. You have to set up a pinch. You have to EMP the trophies. It's very, very like teamwork and tactical, like oriented. But you still can like use talent and shit on people. You know what I'm saying? That to me is like the perfect mix. And that's really like playing that BO2 tournament. I really appreciated like that game. Like, and just even tying that into like the submachine gun work. I know we're talking about maps, but bro, these maps to do good with a submachine gun, you're restricted. Like to me, it takes like I want to see the sub players be restricted and still fry because it's very, very possible. That's what made Scump. Back in the day, Scump was godlike because the subs were hard to use and he was still dropping 45 and 50. That's why he was godlike. You know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, this guy Scump is killing me cross map with a sub. That's insane. Like, I want to see these maps make you have to like work, bro. You have to work, bro. And I mean, Yemen, people probably think it's the worst map of BO2. This map is godlike. Not gonna lie, it's really good.
But is it gonna be godlike when I can bounce off a fucking wall?
Okay, like front church.
That's what I was wondering about.
That gunfight is hard. That, to be fair, that Churchill, that gunfight is hard.
On Black Ops 2, it's hard.
Yeah, so but I'm saying like it will probably still be hard because you still have to guess which corner he's in if you wall bounce in. Like you'll still
wall bounce
have
to take the gunfight.
Listen, I'm gonna be so real. You ain't. No one's breaking that hill on.
That's what I'm saying.
The pros are gonna cry so bad.
Listen, the only reason people broke that hill back in the day was because they used an MSMC overkill shotgun.
Or overkill DSR.
I was watching Scump jump through the front window with dexterity.
Yeah. You had it, bro. That hill to get broken, someone had to fucking scam.
And listen, it's gonna be the same. That's what I'm saying with it. With how fast the TTK is on this game, like, bro, you could just everyone could sit in a corner of that hill and just watch everyone fly in and just die. Like, no one's making it out alive.
Yeah,
I could already see the crying if the CDL put this map in comp, but I mean, I think it would play well. Map, but I agree. I just think like the new gen players are just gonna cry about this because it's not what they're used to, you know.
I think the game is just too fast for a map like that. Like Don standoff, like that's a small map in comparison. Like imagine the speed we're flying at, you know.
I think Yemen might play better with that though, because like there is something frustrating about. I mean, any of the hills on Yemen, you spawn up, it's like 55 seconds on the clock. You've got a 20-second trek to the hill. Like it was almost, and then you're sprinting, and then you run out of sprint. Like
yeah, but it ain't a 20 seconds. It ain't a 20-second sprint anymore. You make it in 5 seconds.
Yeah, It might be even better.
This is my thing when they bring back old maps. I love it, of course. Do what you need to do, but the map has to be made for the game, not the game made for. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to put that in perspective. Back when Yemen was a thing, we weren't sliding about. The only thing we had was a dolphin dive, and it was the worst dolphin dive of all time. It was actually a troll dolphin dive.
Dolphin dive BO2 is dog shit. That shit is horrible.
Like, let's be honest, that's a gimmick. You know, that was a gimmick.
Yeah, you literally only used it to capture the flag.
Yeah, literally. Because it took you so long to dolphin dive, you had to charge it up. And that's why when they bring back these old maps, it's cool because we know they work. But how well are they going to work on a COD that's fast? Like, the last time they brought it back was Cold War, if I'm not mistaken. And listen, they didn't play terrible. They were fun, but it was still like, and this game's way faster than Cold War. I just hope the developers have put something in there. Maybe stretch out the map a tiny bit. You know, just stretch out. They ain't gonna know. You know, a little stretch.
1.05 multiplayer.
Yeah, just something. But listen, it's cool. I'm happy to see it all come back.
So we've got Yemen. We've got. Well, I'll quickly mention this. We've got Vertigo. I don't know if you guys remember playing Vertigo. It's a DLC map for BO2.
Yeah, we just were playing that shit.
I don't think this is good. It was cool. I kind of like this map. I don't think it's going to be competitive. And then obviously Meltdown, you guys played a bit of this, Don. Probably only going to be search and destroy only. Obviously a legendary search map. Like there was so much you could do on this map strategic wise. It kind of, I don't know. Meltdown Search is one of the only maps we've had outside of COD Ghosts where it kind of felt a bit like Counter-Strike watching it back in the day. There's a lot you could do, lots of lanes, lots of
you can go to any bomb
map,
site.
like you can do all sorts of stuff. So I think this has got a good chance of getting played again this year.
Meltdown was fire.
Yeah, we were just playing it. That's when Doug got the clutch. I mean,
yeah,
it's a very versatile map, and you can like do a lot of different things, a lot of different routes. You get snipe on it. So I do think this is definitely like going to be an entertaining map to watch for sure.
There we have it. Those are at least the maps that we think are coming back. I'll just quickly scroll through some of the other maps that are in the game as well. But just before we kind of round out the BO7 segment, Beanie wants to know, we've got to give him 3 answers. Favorite thing about BO7, least favorite thing, and something we want added. So I know we've covered a lot of those. I'll start. I'll go. I think my favorite thing is probably the movement. At least I'm looking at it more from like a viewing perspective. So I'm saying my favorite thing is the movement. I'm saying my least favorite thing is, I'll probably say, I'm going to say gunsmith actually. Because I just think that's a source of a lot of issues with balance and other. It's not the sole issue, but I'm going to say gunsmith. And then thing I would like added, I'm just going to throw in Stronghold from Black Ops 3. I'm just going to give a map because I'm always wanting Stronghold to get remastered finally. So I'm going to say those are my 3.
Hey, Dre.
Favorite thing? Wow. Oh.
Yeah,
it's going to be tough for Trey, but it's tough for Trey.
I'm just a massive hater these days, man. Favorite, but I actually like the game. I actually do like the game. So I'm not going to hate on this one. Favorite thing about, can it be anything about Black Ops 7? Like even outside the game?
Yeah.
The developers are finally listening.
I like that.
Worst thing about Black Ops 7. Oh. I'm gonna stand on it. I do think the wall jumping is the worst thing they've added. I do think this game would be. I think this game would be so much better without wall jumping. And one thing they should add. I'd either go with like an actual specialist, like actual specialists, or if we're gonna go for a map, infection.
See, look, proper snow maps, Trey. Are you listening? Proper snow maps.
One thing I think they should add frequency. They got to remake frequency.
we're just at it again.
Here we go again.
We don't have to all do maps.
Just add frequency, man. No bullshit. Add frequency. Do it for me. Do it for Don Dada, man. Add frequency, man. That's my request. That's what I want for Christmas. I want frequency hardpoint. I want frequency SND and hardpoint. And goddamn overload.
Hell
I want
yeah.
frequency all 3 game modes. My favorite thing about BO7 is just probably when I'm playing, it feels more like COD to me than BO6. Like it feels more traditional. I know like we were saying like the wall bounce and stuff. Just to me, like in the way I'm playing, I just feel like I'm ironing and I'm shredding people. So that's fun. I have fun. I have fun holding irons and just fucking beaming people. I feel like the Omni movement is like toned down in a good way. Like it's just it just feels better to me. It feels more classic than BO6. And it feels a lot better than BO6. One thing I don't like, I mean, I think the maps could be better. I think the maps could be better. Yeah, that'd probably be my main thing. Because, like, even Forge, like, I see Forge, like, if I had to choose a map out of, like, the beta maps to be in competitive, I'd probably pick Forge. And I still don't think it's, like, a godlike map. Like, we need some, like, classic. We just need some elite. We need some S-tier maps, bro. Like, we don't. Like, Forge, I give it, like, it's playable. Like, I probably would say, like, I could see it being in the map pool. Like, it'll be debatable. Players will have to probably vote on it and test it out. But, like, to me, it's like a C or a B tier at best if I'm trying to like be nice. And I think it's like the most competitive hardpoint map in the beta. So it's like, yeah, I mean, we could say and try to be grateful and say that the maps are better than BO6, but I still think they can up it in that area a little bit better.
All right, there we go. BO7 first impressions. We'll see where we go from here. I'm pretty excited about the game. Is there any players like? Do you think it's going to change much in terms of who's good and who's bad? Like, it's obviously not going to make that much difference, but people always like to say, okay, more advanced movement equals Shotzzy better, equals Hydra better, equals, I don't know, like Neptune or some of the Halo guys, like they might be in a better spot, or and some of the players that like to, you know, like Pred, he likes to lay down, lay G and all this. I don't really know. I think, as you say, Don, I think it might go both ways, where the people who use the advanced movement can abuse it to good success, but also ironing is still going to be valid. Like, you don't want to go full TikToksy mode and and be flying around corners into gunfights potentially. But
I'm not gonna lie, the only players I've watched are Thieves players, so I don't want to glaze. I don't want to be like the fucking I'm starting this year off friendship cheese, LAT cheese, but like I'm just be honest, like I feel like obviously it's pubs, right? But like just in general, Kenny looks like he's gonna be better at this game. Like watching his screen in BO6, his screen just didn't like, even like on a daily basis, he just didn't look like he was like killing like I don't know how to explain it without sounding like a dickhead. Like he didn't look like his bullets looked weak. Like I don't know how to describe it in BO6. Like it looked like he was shooting motherfuckers and they were not dying. But like, but watching him in this game play with this game, like he's killing. Like he's shooting right now. But yeah, I gotta watch other people. Honestly, I mean, I keep seeing Nero on Twitter. Nero's tweeting out like he's fucking the bee's fucking knees.
It is starting the game though. This is his thing.
Oh yeah, Nero. Yeah, Nero's like all these fucking casual shit stains hating on BO7. This game is incredible. I'm like, okay, Nero. Okay, fuck man, that motherfucking Nero shooting. Okay,
see you in April, buddy.
Yeah. we gotta see some other shit. I gotta watch some other people, honestly, but yeah, it's early, man. Oh yeah, Merc. That's right. The clip I see. I did watch Mercules a little bit. He like, not falling off. Crazy. That motherfucker is shooting. That's the one. That's the one guy I also watch. I watched Hook too a little bit. I watched Hook, Merc, Scrappy. Not gonna lie, Scrappy wasn't shooting that hard. But like I said, it's just a beta, bro. Scrappy was probably high.
I feel like Scrappy also doesn't care.
Yeah, Scrappy was probably off the Papaya, and he was just fucking holding irons, like, you know.
Like,
Scrappy looked like he was lagging out a little bit.
Listen, Scrap's down like a house in Black Ops wages, in Cold War wages, from what I heard. So like, listen, he's probably just using this as a de-stress and being like, damn, like I'm actually down a lot of dope. Yeah,
Scrappy's fucking tweaked out right now, but he's like saying, Paco, you might have to carry me this year. Like, he needs to fucking lock in.
I'll say this. We're in the COD times now where everyone's good. The only thing that separates good players from great players is their brain. Everyone can shoot straight. So, to me, the top players that were top over the last few years, Shotzzy, Merc, all these motherfuckers still going to be at the top. Why? Because they got a brain. They got a brain. That's the reason they're good.
A COD brain.
Yeah, good. True. No, they don't
have a Call of Duty brain. They're brain dead outside of the game.
That's what we need.
But outside the game, that's not what makes them money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. So you guys keep being dumb as rocks. You cool. Yeah.
In-game IQ is elite. Out-game IQ.
Yeah, we need to drop those numbers down. Okay, there we go. BO7 is what it is. We've got a few other updates for the next hour of the show. Quite a lot's happened. I think we'll start with what the schedule might look like for the new season. So these are the current rumors. I know, Trey, we might be back. We might be back just a little bit. This is pretty blessed. If this comes true, it's pretty blessed. Okay, the only thing here that's been confirmed, I mean, there's nothing in confirmed, but Birmingham is happening because they said it, like DreamHack have announced it. It's official. It ain't Birmingham, Alabama. It's Birmingham Midlands, baby. And we will be there. Back. I mean, it's going to be in the NEC. It's going to be the same venue as my first ever COD event, where I was volunteering with the Armor Monitors, and I was trying to talk to Trey because he's my favorite player, but don't tell him that. And watched Trey get knocked out and Tommy and the boys make the grand finals on the main stage.
What do you mean I got knocked out?
I don't even know where you placed in the end, but
Was that World War II?
yeah, World War II.
Oh, that's where Slack turned on me.
Oh no, I didn't see that one. I wasn't watching that one.
Don't count. Hear me out. Millisecond monitors. We weren't using the official ones, and the Cronuses were dodgy.
Exactly. I wasn't.
You think I'm
to
losing a
blame for any
gunfight
of
to
that.
Slack? If that's not the case, absolutely not.
So we're back in Birmingham. I mean, look, if there's going to be a UK event, would I prefer London? Would I prefer Manchester? Yeah. But if we're going to get a UK event, sensational as far as I'm concerned. The big story is potentially we might get 2 of them because Paris looks pretty likely as well. Gataga's talking about it. Major 3, I mean, we can only presume it's probably going to be OpTic, right? Because there's no way OpTic don't host one. So there's that. Toronto, potentially back to Major 1. Champs in Vegas, semi-unknown but reported. Obviously, we know what's going on with the Esports World Cup. So, yeah, look, if we've only got 4 events in Champs again, it is what it is. Again, because Birmingham is a dream hack, that's going to be the end of March. It's going to be a freaking long online split. The rumor is that they're going to do full round robin in the online split, and every team is going to play every other team. So we're going to have 11 online matches per team in the run up to Major 2, which is going to be long. But
I actually did get some dates sent to me for the events too.
oh, interesting. What?
I'm obviously not going. I'm
of course.
not going to say. I'm not going to tell you that. Listen, I'll talk to you off stream.
But yeah, I think Paris event should be actually really fire.
Terrible.
I'm looking forward to that one.
I hate Paris.
Paris is a city I've only been once. Not the biggest fan, but as an event, I think it's going to be great. We'll make an excuse to go to some other city. Go to Nice, we'll go to Lille. And come back
Never
to
been to
Paris.
Paris.
Yeah, stay like that, Don. Trust me, you're not
I've
missing
been to
much.
Birmingham though.
Birmingham's
Yeah,
fire.
of course. Birmingham is fire. Well, it's not even. It's kind of out of Birmingham.
Birmingham's
It's
so
gonna be
ass.
easy.
So
Yeah, Birmingham's so ass. Yeah. Did you try the Nando's, Don, when you were there? The Nando, the casino across the road.
My UK experiences, I haven't had success competing there, but I have fucking ran y'all's casinos. So that's where my bag was. My bag was at the fucking casino there. Holy shit! Because y'all shit is like 18. Y'all can drink and gamble.
Yeah.
Here it's 21. So when I was 18, 19, I was in that motherfucker going stupid. But it's cool,
upset.
man. I'm excited for y'all. I'm excited for the EUs because, man, y'all don't have to fucking spend $3,000 to fucking get your whole team over here or however much it costs, you know. So
As long as there's
hopefully the
opening,
challengers
right?
works.
Hopefully there's
Can I spark a
openness.
debate?
Oh, go ahead.
It's actually not a debate. It's just roasting people. Actually, it's not a debate because I'm always right.
Mm-hmm.
To the people complaining over in America that you ain't gonna be able to come to these events because it's too expensive. How do you think the motherfuckers in the EU feel for the past 10 to 15 years, you piece of shit? Get your money up, not your funny up.
Mm.
Because you might be funny on Twitter, but you ain't coming to these events because you broke. Oh, they got all these events here. Yeah. Don't come. We didn't want you here anyway. That's it. Done and dusted.
Well said, Trey.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
lock in. I mean, I'm buzzing. I get to go to Paris on a train. Little train to Manchester
That's
down
cool.
to London.
Can I ride? Can I ride with you?
Hell yeah! Little Eurostar straight through.
Yeah.
So through to Paris, lock in. I might drive to Birmingham though. I'll have a car by then.
You want to scoop me?
I'm down. I'll drop by.
It's not really a drop by, is it? It's not on the way.
It's
but
not really on the way.
it's not on the way. But
You never know.
you've
So-
actually got to go 4 hours out your
Yeah,
way.
I got to go out of my way
2
to
hours.
come
yeah.
back. Yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
it's
Fuck it.
good company. Might be worth it.
Good content. Might live stream it.
Oh, maybe we get a sponsor to sponsor the road trip. That's what
We'll get a minivan. Dope check on tour.
Oh yeah. All right, Steve. Lock in the budget. The other rumor about this schedule was Major 2, because the league is broke, might be an 8-team event because the poverty orgs don't have enough money to send their players overseas. So there was a rumor that they're only gonna, because DreamHack's only a 3-day event, right, rather than a 4-day. So to make it work, they thought, why don't we just do single round robin, 11 matches, and then only 8 go to Birmingham in the same way that only 8 go to champs. And they're going to say, if they do this, they're going to say, oh, this is really important for the competition and all this bollocks. Whereas the reality is they got no bread. So they can't do it. So we'll see what happens there. But there were some rumors about that.
They don't got bread to fly to Europe.
Well, I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but
Ain't no way.
What other reasoning? What is their other reasoning of saying that we're only going to do 8 teams and we're going to 4 of them aren't even going to come?
I don't know, but like
I don't know what
they have enough money to pay their fucking players. Like, can't the players just?
No, they could come.
Like,
I don't think it's necessarily a money thing.
I feel like I got to go on another rant.
All right, Trey, go on.
Go ahead.
The floor's yours.
How are we still in the CDL with broke motherfuckers?
It's time to go.
You got to go. You got to go. Now, listen, I've heard, on the rumor of that being broke, Carolina. I don't think they got a spot no more. I think they've been.
You think they're done for sure? Because
I'm pretty sure they got rid of their trademark. Did they not?
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I think they might have done.
I heard their trademark is. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I was trying to think of a cool big word. Yeah, it's gone.
All right, nice. Good teamwork.
Gone. Yeah.
So Ravens are gone. Who else is
They
gone?
might be cooked then. Well, no one else is gone.
No one yet, but
Cloud9 are going poverty and up. They're stinking up the gaff.
well,
But
like obviously I heard Methods
they
like,
might
done
have a
that
good
as a
team.
joke, as a rumor.
Yeah. They're not going.
I did hear they've got. I did hear they've got bread.
You know,
They have
I'm
bread if they
very
wanna use
confused
it.
on Cloud9. Extremely confused on Cloud9 because wasn't like everyone was hyping their return to COD up.
Yeah,
and
they were like, they're
fucking-
going to build around Hydra. They're going to go crazy with it.
Yeah,
and then they just sold
I'm like-
Hydra to, he just got sold to Thieves.
Yeah, but-
they got
Yeah,
rid of
because you got to
Civ.
sit there and think, oh, we're so excited to be back. We got one of the best players. How much do you want a month?
Yeah, but what shouldn't they have known that before they bought the spot though?
Listen, Cloud9 are known for selling their best players to every. They don't care. They don't care.
Jack Etienne, he
Listen-
talks a great game on social media, and he talks a great
He
game.
loves it. He loves a good fucking
I went
profit.
back and I looked at his old like comments on the Reddit when they first picked up the team. They picked up Hydra. He was like, yeah, the primary goal is to build like a dominant team. Whatever he had to say.
I'm just saying, just from my point of view, it makes
I
no
respect it,
sense
though.
because NYSL were like competitive. Like they've had like since
They won something
Our
like
team
every
was-
year.
yeah, like our team
Or, like,
won
made
in
a finals.
MW19 and Cold War. They had Hydra and they made grand final. Like they've at least been like a
They
team that
cared.
tried to like win or do something. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
and now they're just nothing.
I'm
Just here for the EWC check.
upset that New York aren't in the scene no more because they were actually one of the very few orgs that actually gave a fuck.
Yeah, they gave a fuck. Yeah, they were very serious. They were serious and professional.
Until they changed ownership to that one guy that lied on Oprah Winfrey's book thing. You know what I'm saying? Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
That was a whole thing. Oh, was it Oprah? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. He was like a fraudulent or something like that.
Ah, this does ring a
You
bell.
know what I'm on about. You know what I'm on about.
Yeah. I don't know the full story of this, but
Let me find this out.
no, I agree. They were cooking. I remember it was a couple of years ago. They reached out to me and were like, "Yo, we want you to do this content piece," and so they just wanted me to record something for them, and they were gonna pay me like really good money to do it. And then I think I ended up doing it for them or something else, but it didn't quite work out, or like it never ended up getting published for some reason or another. And they were still going to pay me for it. And I was like, don't worry about it. It's all good. But the fact that they actually cared and tried, right? They had a whole social team. Like Matt would reach out and be like, yo, this is what we want to do. Obviously they were setting you guys up well first year. So it is a shame that
great,
New York
yeah.
as an org, like I mean, the org is no longer there. New York are technically still here, but Cloud9 probably don't want that to be the case either. And they run that great event in Vanguard. So, yeah, it's a bit of a shame to see them where they're at now. I think their team this year could be pretty good based on the rumors. It's just not going to be. It's not going to be. Look, there's always going to be teams towards the bottom of the league, but I think we were hoping when Cloud9 came in, they would actually lock in.
Who's the rumor team?
Afro, Beans, Abe +1 is a rumor.
And Abe's been playing with Lurk.
Oh, well, there you go.
I saw him in a 2v2 kill race the other day. They were flying.
Okay. Yeah. So that's that. I mean, like,
Jack could be happy about that one. Everyone on the min.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
I just wonder what's going to happen this year, though, because I don't know yet if there's going to be a YouTube deal. We don't know. I mean, I'm presuming they might run it back, but right now I think the deal is up, so they're probably negotiating.
I'm pretty sure they're just going to run it how they did it before with YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. I'm hoping they do that. I think it'd be better for the scene. But also, if there's no YouTube deal, the teams ain't getting the YouTube back. So, because that YouTube bag, it pays for them on the min. The YouTube bag pays for the teams to have 4 players on a min and a sub and a coach. So they're loving life. But if there's no YouTube bag, then all of a sudden they have to actually make a real business work. They have to do sponsorships. They have to actually sell reach to partners, and that's a challenge. Oh no,
they have to do content. Whoa.
They have to do work rather than just sitting back and doing nothing all year and collecting the bag. So
hey, shout out LA Thieves, OpTic. I don't know who else cares, but there are some
Boston.
other people that care.
I've actually been serious with Boston. They actually do their content.
Kinda. They kinda care. They're good peoples over there.
Yeah.
They're still surviving though. We thought they were done.
Yeah, they're still going.
They risen like the Undertaker. They said, "Oh, we're selling up shop. Never mind, we'll get rid of everyone, and we'll try and survive."
Damn right, keep them moving.
Well, it's those teams like that are like we're on the verge of collapsing that like need the YouTube bag.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, shout out Ultra as well. Or no longer Ultra.
Oh yeah, Ultra, good. Yeah, how did I forget Ultra? They treat us nice every time.
Yeah, Ultra are the org.
Shout out Mitch.
Looking forward to that first event, if that is a thing.
Yeah.
All right, speaking of Ultra, we've got some teams to go through because Ultra's colour has been taken, kind of, by FaZe Vegas. So, now this is more fitting to me, right? What I did find funny is when this account tweeted out, "Thank you, Atlanta." Like they've done fucking anything for Atlanta in the last few years. They run one home series there in 2019. Apart from that, they did nothing at all. But if you got to think about it, FaZe as an org, it's very on brand. It's very on brand for them to be in Vegas. They made the relocation happen because Falcons have gone to Riyadh, so they're no longer Vegas. And they've gone pink. It's kind of interesting. I think it might kind of grow on me, to be honest. There was talk about whether the logo could have been different. Lots of people don't like the logo. I saw this concept logo that was flying around, which is effectively the same logo, but just it looks a bit more like FaZe, which I think could have been something to consider. I actually kind of like this one. But anyway, that's what they've done. Obviously, the FaZe Vegas announcement's quite a while ago now, but kind of quick thoughts on rebrand and roster. With rumored roster was for some time. Simp has been looking good on this game. He sounds really confident in this roster. I know Kenny had his thoughts. Like Kenny said on the LA Thieves podcast they did, he's like, he doesn't know how it's going to work with a boozer because he's not so familiar with a boozer and that kind of dynamic from the AR perspective, a boozer and Draz, what's that going to look like? 0-4 and Simp. Lots of questions on this team, but I think that given their options, they've done a pretty reasonable job. But there's a fair bit for Simp, I think, to prove this year on some level, just because of the rivalry that's going to be there naturally with the BZ.
Listen.
Yep.
Rebrand ass. I know K-San's not going to like that. But listen, let's be honest, the rebrand not very cool. Like that concept you showed up, it actually looked like there's a lot of thought into it. The other one just looked like shit. So we do FaZe Clan, FaZe and a C. They were called FaZe Vegas, so we'll just do an F and then a V. Yep, fuck it, that would do.
Send it.
Color-wise, love the color. You know me, I love my pink, I love my purple. Love that stuff. Essentially, roster-wise, is it better than a raw roster? No. Is it better than the FaZe trio? No. But what I will say is, we don't know how. On paper, it's not better, but in game, it could be better. You know, and I like the fact that Simp being one of the greatest players we've had in Call of Duty, and Draz being like working alongside him. I like the fact they've went out and picked up two people that aren't just like they were good on a very. They were good on a team that was performing well. They didn't just go after names; they went after two players that were very good. So I'm excited to see how that works, because Simp, that just shows me Simp doesn't care about names. He cares about who he thinks is the best and who he thinks he can win with, and those two were just right there. So I'm excited to see where this team goes. I don't think it's better on paper, but you know, we've got Simp and Draz who have been at the top of their game for so long, picking up two people that are, you know, newly to the top. So I'm excited to see how it is.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with most of what you said. I am slightly worried about this team. I just feel like there's a lot of pressure on Simp to perform. Like, I just feel like looking at the team, like he's just the clear superstar takeover. Like, if he is playing like how he was playing last year, and I know the team was broken, I think this team's goal just needs to be to perform to the best of their ability and not compare themselves to the old FaZe. I feel like comparing them their new team to the old FaZe is just bad, just because, I mean, the peak of the old FaZe was absolute dominance. I don't think this team will be absolute dominance. I just don't. I do think all the players are good. There's just something about it on paper I just don't. There's just something I just don't trust, especially like I feel like FaZe already kind of lost a lot of finals. And then you got the people who literally can't win a map in the finals. So it's like, but they're good. I'm not saying they're bad. Like I would probably assume these guys are like a third or fourth best team on paper, at least. It's just when I see them on paper, obviously, like how you said, in the game, these guys might be the best team in the game. They might be. Just on paper, I can't see them competing with FaZe or OpTic on paper.
Yeah, Thieves.
Or I mean, sorry, LAT or OpTic on paper. Sorry.
Do you think this is like the best, because they kind of had a free go at the market, right? Because this team was like the first one to be formed, so they didn't have to get it. You know, they, for example, Shotzi said he thinks they should have just gone and got Neptune, right? But they didn't do that. But Simp probably just makes all the decisions here, and so there's also some pressure on that element from Simp, right? Because presumably Simp chose 04 as his sub-duo over Neptune, because either one of them would have joined if he wanted either one of them, presumably.
Well, I know Draz really likes 04.
Okay.
And I feel like, to be honest, the missing piece on like the super top elite level to me would have been Joe Deceives. I feel like Joe Deceives would have guaranteed been on Thieves or Fate, like wherever Abizi didn't go. I feel like Joe Deceives probably would have been interchangeable, or there would have even been a possibility of Joe and Abizi teaming up.
Yeah, it was.
So I think that would have, if Joe could have got off of Toronto, I think that would have changed a lot of shit, honestly. But since Joe was out to play, I mean, 04, it was either 04 or Nep, and I know Draz really likes 04. I mean, 04 is a great player. Like, it's not about.
I agree.
It's not about I'm not saying the players are bad. Like, I know the players, like, because I personally don't know much about Abuza. I think he's solid, but like Tej was like, he's nasty. Like, he's the best on their team. Like, I know players think highly of Abuza too. I'm not saying he's bad. It's just when I look at it on paper, like, look, on paper doesn't matter. My NV team going into World War II, we were a top 2 team on paper. In the first event, we got 8th and we sucked. You know what I'm saying? Paper doesn't matter. So the FaZe people, they shouldn't give a fuck. They should take it as motivation. And I know from experience that who gives a fuck about your roster on paper? It's all about how you play when it matters. You know what I'm saying? I have to give an opinion. My opinion is, on paper, these guys have literally not won maps in finals. They've choked finals. They've choked so many things they were supposed to win. Like, I'm just worried. Like they have to break that mental block, and if they break the mental block, they can win. I could see this team winning a event this year because, like OpTic, they won back to back, right? But they can't just win every tournament. Like they're not gonna win everything. LAT is not gonna win every tournament. You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be room for teams to win, and they can definitely win. I'm just looking at the dominance factor. I don't think the dominance factor will be there. Like I don't think most teams will be like fearing this team or be like, oh fuck, we gotta like the shit teams in the league, because I was on a bunch of them. We'd be like, fuck, we got FaZe coming up on the fucking schedule. We fucking like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
100%.
Imagine you got your bounty match as well. His FaZe was your bounty match.
Yeah.
Nah, the worst one, FaZe off a loss. Oh, who do we play next week? FaZe.
Yeah,
FaZe.
FaZe, yeah.
Did they just lose? Fuck, might as well not even spawn in.
Yeah. So it's like I don't think they're gonna have that same just name factor, bro. The same, they're just not. So, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. I'm just saying. I'm just giving my opinion that
I'm looking at the Simp to go
LAT
like
and
God
OpTic
mode this year. Go on, Trey.
I think
Simp
the
has-
scare. Go on.
like look. Okay, my bad. Look at this team, and let's say we get the same Simp that we were getting last year. They're fucking cooked.
Well, this
Yeah,
is
they
my
are
thing.
cooked.
Like
But we
This
don't
is my
get
thing.
that
Like
Simp who's coming back.
you used to play FaZe and be like, oh, like, and this is me. This is no disrespect to anyone. But this is how it was. Like, some teams just have one player where it's their takeover player. Oh, take this guy out the game. We can win this easily. Old FaZe, it was like, yo, take Simp out. Shit, we got to worry about Abusey. Shit, take him out. Oh, we got to worry about Sal.
their whole team.
Wait, take Sal out. We got to worry about Draz, one of the greatest S&D players in the league. Like, fuck. Now it's just
Their whole
like, you know, now it's like, if we take Simp out, like you said, with like how they went with Abuser in 04, like, it wasn't one person on Seattle that made them go 0-4, 3 finals. You know, it's a team effort. Now, if they can break that cycle with Simp on the team, sure. But like you said, as you look at it on paper, everyone on Seattle just looks like a breaker at this point.
Yeah.
You know, they don't look like they've got the composure for the finals.
Minerals.
The minerals, the bulls, the cojones, the dogs danglies. You know, it's a lot of things. And we're not the only people that have this. We're not the only people that have this opinion from like Reddit, Twitter, even the chat. And this is what will either, like you said, make or break Simp. Is like, if he does this with a team that everyone thinks that like he can't do it with, or like they think they've made a worse change, like, and Simp just comes out and starts frying everyone, they win events and everything like that. Because everyone thinks, oh, Simp and Abusey together, they need each other. Now we're going to see the first time of them two without each other.
Yeah.
And like you said, like we said, if Simp comes out and just fries with his team and gets an event win, done.
Yeah, Simp's legacy over the last couple of years has taken a bit of a hit, right? Because when he won champs in Cold War, he was like 3 years into his career. He'd made 3 champs grand finals and he'd won 2 of them. Like, it looked like he was destined to just keep climbing up the ladder of best players ever. But the last couple of years, performances at champs, he probably will feel like his level at champs has not been representative of how good he is as a player, but he's been put on these bitch rolls where he's planting the bombs and all this. So I think this year we're going to see Simp basically tell his team, all right, I'm going to go back to being him this year, and you make that happen. I think that could be a viable strategy. There is going to be a bit of a rivalry here, because there was an interesting clip where Simp said, and this doesn't come as like a massive surprise, and I wouldn't say there's any like crazy beef going on here, but Simp said on Attach's podcast that since they left the airport after EWC and they came back to the States, he hasn't talked to Abusey, he hasn't talked to Celium. They've just been kind of doing their own thing, which is, you know, I think people of a few years ago, with how close these guys were on the team, probably wouldn't have expected that. But I think also it's how it is. Like, you know, you're together for a long time. It breaks down.
Business.
It's business.
It's business, you know, like me and Bance, for example, we teamed for 2 years or whatever like that. I still, like, I don't talk to him every day, but I still consider him one of my best friends, the closest, one of the closest people in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad to hear that he hasn't spoke to any of them, but like, that's just how it works. Like, you know, what happens when you know, essentially the way you look at it is like, you know, either Abusey and Celium drop, essentially, So like Abeezy's not gonna be like, yo, Chris, how's the roster talks going and shit, dog? Like, what's popping? Nah, Abeezy's gonna go do his own thing. Simp's gonna do his own thing. But I guarantee you, they're still friends. You know, they've been teaming together. They've done so much together. They just, like Sim said, they didn't talk because they knew it was over. Like,
Yeah.
yo, Chris, what you doing for breakfast this morning, bro? I got eggs and bakey. Like, no, listen, that's just not how it is. Like, we ain't females like that. It's business. And listen, I promise you, when everyone retires, like, they'll still be friends. But like, it's business at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's nothing deep about it at all. Like, just how you gave the Bance example, me and Hook don't talk at all. But I think I still consider him one of my best friends in the world. And he helped me out last month greatly. You know what I'm saying? So I believe back against the wall, Hook would do anything for me. If I asked him for a favor, he would help me out in any way he possibly could. But we don't talk every day. I don't know what the fuck he did the past week or two. I don't know what the fuck he did the past 2 months. You know what I'm saying? I still text him like, congratulations when he won champs. Congratulations when we won the World Cup. Congratulations when you won the World Cup. But we don't talk. You know, we don't just say, yo, what's good? I don't call him up on the phone every day, but like that's still my boy. Like,
I consider Rab one of my best friends, but I can't. The last time I spoke to Rab was today, or like the last time I left Manchester, which was months ago. Like, it's not one of. I feel like it's just a guy thing, though. Like, like for me, I'm comfortable with knowing who my friends are, and if I need to speak to someone, even if we haven't spoke for 6 months, I could text someone and be like, "Yo, what's good?" And it's like we spoke yesterday.
Yeah.
That's
I don't even think that's a guy. That happens with my girl too. Her college friends, like her one of her best friends, Jarda, lived 40 minutes away. They haven't hung out in months, but they're still best friends. Like, they're still, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just.
Nah, I feel that. Someone I'm
like, bro, we're grown.
To.
We're grown. Like, these FaZe people, I know they're 5'4", but they're fucking pushing 30. They're pushing 30, bro. We're grown ass men.
What's your issue with the pushing 30 shit, Don?
No,
like,
I'm just saying. When we get to that age, we push it 30.
Wait,
I'm
Don,
not
you're
trying
younger
to
than me, dog. I don't want to hear that.
I'm just saying.
No, you ain't not pushing 30.
I'm 26. I'm 26. I'm just saying we're pushing 30. I'm just saying we're grown men. I'm just saying we're grown as men. Like, we grown as adults. We not talking to. I'm not checking up on, because I don't give a damn about my homie, what he had for breakfast and what he just bought last week. I don't give a damn. I see you when I see you. Man, like,
fact. I go to an event, I dap up everyone I knew 10 years ago to now, the same way I would if I first came in. Listen, Austin Slasher, I don't give a fuck what you did last month. I really don't. Yo, I'm happy you won 5 games of CS, bro, but don't tell me that I ain't your girl. You know what I'm saying? I am not your girl.
Exactly, bro.
I'll see you at the bar. I'll dap you up. We'll have a chat. What you been up to? Cool. I'll see you next event.
Yeah, that's my boy.
I'll chat to you next event, you know?
Yeah. I feel like that's just normal shit. All this shit is normal, bro. Like,
wait, especially after like you leave each other on a team. That's like, it's so normal.
Because together for 6 years, like you gotta have a bit of a break from chatting to them every day.
I do feel like there is a tiny bit of animosity. Like, that's just from like just being on a team together for so long, and leaving each other. There's gonna be a little bit of animosity because like, if they both wanted to stay with each other, they would have.
Yeah.
So like, there's a little bit of animosity there, but you know, they've done so much things together. They've achieved so much together. They're gonna be boys for life. Trust me.
And they're definitely gonna want to beat each other as well, and that's part of it, you know.
Like, 100%.
Absolutely.
I mean, they might not be boys for life after they play each other. They might not be. You know, maybe there's an underlying beef that we don't know, and Simp's gonna come out and be like, "That's why I dropped you." Wow.
We will
That's
see.
why I didn't speak to you in the off season. That's why.
We need to get Mr. X back up on stage. So I agree. Avizi says we're mentally chalk, no vibe. Sim says haven't really been chatting much. So it's going to be a good rivalry. I think, as you say, Trey, like, both of them are going to want to prove the other guy was wrong to some degree.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. They've both got to prove something, because everyone thinks in the world that is not as smart as COD players and is just pure dumb, that they need each other. That Simp's career would be nothing without Abeezy, and Abeezy's career would be nothing without Simp. I just think they're both disgusting players that just managed to team with each other because they were how good they were. And everyone's now we're gonna see who needs who. I feel like we're gonna hear a lot of that. Whoever's winning out of that battle, it's like, you need me. You needed me. They were right.
We do need that, honestly. I need that. I think Simp, maybe and Abeezy, they might have their moments.
Listen,
there might be a little moment in there sometime this season.
I was watching some of that VCT from Valorant. We got Boaster doing breakdancing after he wins a round. I'm seeing people saying we need that in COD. I don't think we need that.
I don't think we need that in COD personally. I don't think.
Listen, the last thing I need to see is Joe Deceives busting out a breakdance move after beating Simp. That's the last thing I need. I don't need to see him doing 360s on the floor. You know.
The
Damn.
stage better be well reinforced if that Toronto team last year starts dropping a boaster.
Yeah, maybe that's the difference between COD and COD. Our personalities and the diet. Because I've noticed a lot of these CS Valorant players, they
ain't built like
they're built like toothpicks. Whereas a lot of the
they got
pros
like
are
chefs and shit. Like...
we built like Michelin men.
Yeah, we ain't got the premium nutrition.
That's because motherfuckers be making like 15 to 20K a month and just hit up Five Guys and Popeyes.
We've been there, Trey.
Oh, I was the same. I was the same.
Speaking of having all the bread in the world to have the Popeyes budget, we got the Falcons. They've got a team. They're locked it in. Celian's been confirmed. And so is the Bulldog. So there were a couple of rumours just because like Biffle said he was going to retire from Warzone. People were like, they're going to put Biffle in.
Oh, come on.
But that didn't happen. So
come on.
It's Pred, it's Xnid, it's Celium, and it's the Bulldog. We think the Bulldog might be on the flex here.
He is.
So that's pretty interesting. I don't know what I think about it. It's a strange team. It's a really strange team. Like, it's really not the team that I expected to come out of this off-season for the Falcons. Like, I could definitely see a world where Cell went there. I was pretty convinced going into the World Cup that they were going to get a Beezy just because it looked like things were pointing in that direction. They definitely had an offer ready to go, but Abeezy weren't really interested because Thieves were interested, and he felt like that was a no-brainer. So they've ended up in this weird spot where they've got Xnid and Pred still on the subs. They've got Kiz and Celium. It's a strange team. I think that it's one of those teams that's like high floor but like super low seat. Like, you know, the other way around. High ceiling, super low floor. Like this team could get shit on bad. But yeah, what do you think, Don? An impression to this?
Man. See, I'm trying to turn a new leaf, man, and just be more calm and peaceful, man. But I think this. Listen, I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna be honest, man.
Yeah, we can be
no
honest.
sugarcoating.
Yeah,
I think this team might be pretty shit. I don't know what to say about it. I just feel like there's nothing I see about it. Just based off what I saw last year, I think this team is gonna be shit. I think MC is godlike. I'm one of the #1 fans of MC in the league. You know how there's two sides of people who look at MC. It's the J Caps and the LA Thieves boys who played against him who think he was a dirty kill whore. I think MC is gross. Okay. I just think the team overall, not saying any of the players are awful. I also think 99 Kismet Model for 2 was elite. I think Pred and Vanguard was elite. Xnid, I know he has potential. I just think this team, like, they're just gonna be kind of shit. Like, I don't. This team, that on paper, they might get on the game. This is all just on paper talk. They might get on the game and they might fucking be gross. They might fucking get top 4 first event. I don't know. I feel like. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they're going to be shit. I really don't have too much to say about them other than I don't feel strongly about this team at all.
What are you thinking, Trey?
Was that fair?
What the comms going to be like?
Listen, I think when I heard Pred sell, I was thinking, wow, they're forming the superstar roster.
They got some money going in there as well.
I was like, wow, they're forming the superstar roster.
Yeah.
And then I heard XNID. I was like, you know what? Cool. They're keeping him on. I like that. You give him a shot. He's not a bad player. And then they rounded it off with a Bulldog, and I love the Bulldog. But I don't think there was much thought that went into this team.
They just got who they could get. Like, they got whoever was left. They wanted Sid.
Now listen,
no,
Kismet,
apparently.
Kismet was their best player. LAG.
Good target.
Cell gross. Love Cell to pieces. I think he's fucking disgusting too. Pred had a rough year last year, but obviously he's disgusting. We spoke about that. But I just genuinely feel like they picked up Pred and Cell and just ran out of options.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me. It looks like they went after the other people because they had money and they all said no. And this is what they were left with. Now they could come out and surprise us. And I'll shut the fuck up and I'll give 5. I'll give 5 to Kids. But it seems to me that, and I don't blame him, but Cell got offered a serious amount of money and took it, and I would have done the exact same thing. Couple year contract. I don't know how much he's on. I'm going to assume over $500,000. And just, he's going to suck it up, and he's still going to shoot, and they're still going to win some matches, but I don't think they're going to win at anything.
Yeah, they're not going to win a damn thing.
I think they're just going to, like I said, I think money overtook some of the conversations, and I'm okay with that. Get your bag. COD's not going to be around forever. Retire. Do whatever you want to do. I just feel like they're not going to win this year. Or any year with this.
I was just more of like them getting top 3, top 4. Like, I don't know. There's just something about it. Like, bro, is Kid and XNID just gonna be fucking sacrificed? Like, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. Okay?
Weird.
Let's be realistic, bro.
These KDs are gonna be crazy.
Oh my god, it's gonna be green, red.
AG is fucking gross. AG is gross, but his playstyle is selfish. You have to play around the playstyle, which is not a problem, but you have to be okay with doing it. It is harder to be okay with being sacrificed when you're fucking fighting for a COD champ spot. Okay, now, because Kismet, even his org owner was saying that his whole team was kill whoring last year. And I know, I'm pretty sure Sib did have an opportunity to join his team, but Sib's just thinking like the same way we're thinking. Like, Sib's thinking like, me, MC, AG, and X, like, well, we're just gonna not do shit. Like, we're just gonna not do shit. We're just gonna kill, like I don't know. To me, it seems very unrealistic to not play for the win. Like, obviously, the kill horse shit is definitely exaggerated. But at the end of the day, like, there is some truth to it, you know? There is some truth to it, and it's just like, can this team put numbers aside and just actually play for the win? And not even actually play for the win, get on the same page about playing for the win. Because I see Magician said Kenny would help this team. I feel like Kenny would be Kenny would think that they're going to be built-in kill whores on this team. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that would be catastrophic to have someone like Kenny on this team. He would be fucking tweaking. He will be thinking they're kill whoring every day they play. So, I mean, maybe it's on the coaching staff. Maybe it's on, I don't know. But they can shoot. They can shoot for sure. I mean, bro, AG should have some of the best sub numbers in the league. Cell is going to have some of the best AR numbers in the league. I mean, he's fucking had the #1 KD every year. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely, those two players right there are the pieces that they're going to be built around. Like, those are the superstar players. I just feel like the support for them, you need like a fast, like, Kleenex, maybe offer Kleenex a bag. They could have offered Kleenex. I don't know the situation. Like, I'm pretty sure Kleenex was free, no? Was Kleenex not a free agent?
I'm
was
not
iffy.
sure. Yeah, I possibly not, but
They couldn't offer Nep a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see the roster, I'm thinking we need a torpedo. Like Abizi would have obviously Abizi had the offer. They tried to get Abizi. So I don't blame them for not getting Abizi. Abizi said no, I want to go to Thieves, which he was right to do. You know what I'm saying? But they needed a torpedo player, and I just don't, unless XNIT is gonna turn into that caliber player. I just don't see it.
I think there's if this team does well, like everything I've said about Pisma, I'm taking it back. Because Kiz has, this team does well, Kismet has actually gone God mode, in my opinion, to make it work. Because I think he's so critical. I think there's a world where there could be other players that, as you say, with Abizi or something. I would prefer a world where someone else is on the sub with Pred, maybe an Exton's on the flex or something, but I know that that's probably not so feasible. But if Kismet goes to the flex and actually holds his own, and because I think he's going to be critical in like comms and in kind of like leadership and mentality and stuff. I don't know. I guess there's a little bit about, because Clay's there as a coach, they had like I don't know if they really had much of a, because they were in New York kind of together back in the day, but I don't they didn't exactly team together. But yeah, I'll give Kismet a lot of credit if this team does well, and I think he'll deserve it. But I'm not particularly convinced. It's going to be a really interesting year for Cell, I think, because he's probably going to play fine, but the results probably aren't going to be there. So he's going to have to deal with probably quite a lot of fan backlash. You know, people are going to say, "Oh, look at him, he's taking the bag just to get shit on." So there's probably some.
He shouldn't give a damn.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he should get.
MC just needs to do what he kept doing, and I feel like he's like the most guaranteed player on the team, in my opinion. Like,
yeah, they need him to be the face of the team because they're paying him more money than Pred.
Yeah, that's MC's team.
Definitely
MC is guaranteed. He just needs to hold his fucking iron, snake his little power spots, and be impossible to kill. And I feel like he just needs to count his fucking bag. If he gets checked, just fucking load up your bank account, withdraw fucking 50 racks, and just count that shit for fun over and over.
My thing is, like, you know, when we talk about FaZe, we spoke about 04, and I can just see 04 vibing with the guys. You know, 04 is a very vibey person. I'm not saying vibes are always needed, but like I look at Cell's team with the Falcons, and I just can't see him vibing with no one.
him and AG got a weird GTA duo shit.
Yeah, but like outside of that,
maybe they could vibe on GTA. That's where they go to vibe, bro.
They take good pictures for the camera, but I don't know if that relationship. And then that's the Kismet thing.
You're telling me Cell's leaving the apartment to go watch Love Island with Kismet? I don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening.
Where the fuck did that go from?
No, that's just what these pros do these days. Isn't it? They be watching Love Island. They be watching Love Island
together.
Yeah, I think so. My old team used to watch Game of Thrones together. They said, "Trey, come watch."
Well, that's a bit manly. Who's watching? What teams are watching Love Island together?
No, I'm hearing a couple pros be talk about Love Island.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Get them exposed. Top 8, lock it in. I'm putting a bet on.
Well, this is my thing. They're like, Trey, come watch Game of Thrones. I'm sat there thinking like, nah, I'm a grind some COD. And they're like, yeah, but you should come watch it with your team thing. I'm like, listen, you guys are 6 seasons deep. Like, I can't just pull up and watch an ep. Like, it's not gonna happen like that. There's definitely a couple pros that be closeting watching Love Island, though. I'm telling you.
Yeah, with they girls, you was making it sound like they was watching it together.
You saying some pros need to come out of the closet, Trey, or no?
No, I'm not saying they're gay, Rab.
Nah, of course.
No, and even if they were, there'd be no problem with that. I'm just saying they'd be hiding the fact they'd be watching Love Island. And I promise you, there could be some team chemistry behind it.
There you go. Well, lock in. Get that inside scoop. Welcome to Dope Check, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the Falcons. There's quite a lot happening elsewhere. So a few other teams. Obviously, Thieves got confirmed. I guess we can just do them now before we talk about some of the rumours, because they confirmed this roster finally. Abizi's in. Kenny's in. Don, your boy, he's done it. He's done it. Yeah. He's gone from getting world stars on his dogshit PC, and he's rocked up to what might be the best team in the game. They topped the standings last year. How does he do it? How does he keep doing it? The fans, they don't understand.
Listen, I don't even know how he does it either. I feel like the best two opportunities he's ever received came off of him throwing up the fucking horse shit. So I have no idea. He threw up the horse shit last year. He threw up the horse shit in Modern Warfare 2, and now he's on a fucking God Squad. So we'll see what he can do. We'll see what he could do. I mean,
but when Trey throws up the bullshit, he has to retire.
That's crazy, man.
I hate this.
Friendship League.
Trey throws up the bullshit, he gets dropped for scraps. But when Kenny throws up, he gets on OpTic and LA Thieves. It's fucking. I hate this.
Listen. I don't know how it works either. I mean, the guy's just fucking him. Okay, he's just him. And like I said, I don't want to be the supreme LAT glazer because I feel like if I glaze them, I'm finna put bad juju on them. But listen. Kenny can't do worse than last year. Let's be realistic. I don't give a fuck.
We gotta clip it.
I don't give a fuck what Kenny says, bro. If this is bad juju, then he deserves to get slammed. There is 0% chance he is that dog shit at this game. I think this is a great pickup. And if he isn't a top, all he's gotta do is be top 20. He's been top 5 before. He's been top 3 before. Just be top 20. All you gotta do is do your motherfucking job. You got Hydra, and you got a Beezy. And you got last year's MVP. All you got to do is not get fucking cooked, lead them, be a leader, be a vet. And yeah, that's it, bro. This team's good. I mean, I don't really got much bad things to say, man. But if he gets shit on, then he shit. If he gets shit on with this team, holy fuck, baby. You're fucking.
I mean, listen, he's going from Nero, Geo, and I can't remember who the other teammate was. Estriel. See, I love Estriel too, but where the fuck was he?
Yeah, he was actually a ghost for the second half of the
really
season.
Bad. I feel like he was really good before Ken joined the team, and then he started playing really. So
hey, I tell you why. A lot more kills on the map.
Yeah. He started playing really bad.
I like that. It's a good glaze.
No, but like he's gone from playing with like essentially it's 3 rookies realistically in comparison to Hydra. Listen, I'm getting a finals appearance with Hydra on my team. That's for sure. Like in my current state, Hydra, me, Scrap, take me out for Kenny. I'm still getting a finals appearance with that team.
Yeah.
So Kenny best win a goddamn event with this team because this team's fire. And I'm still a Kenny lover, by the way. Listen, I can't hate the guy. He's been one of my favorite players, even when I competed. To now that I've retired, he's still one of my favorite players. I was finding it hard to even say anything bad about him when he was doing bad himself. So Don might be an LAT glazer. I'm just a big Kenny fan over here. I've been a fan of Kenny ever since he lied to me about that one about something. But I'll tell you guys off stream. But it was funny. big fan of him though. Big fan. Listen, this LA Thieves team is fire. Like absolutely fire. Probably one of the best teams I've seen been created. They just need to work it out. They need to mesh it together. Hydra's finally got someone that's a disgusting player at getting first bloods in S&D like he is himself. So their S&D should be phenomenal. A BZ first blood machine compared to Hydra, that's his job too. So imagine them two running in your face together. Yeah, it's fucking chalked. And then you got Scrap. Don't even need to say anything about him. Been one of the top 3 ARs since he's been competing in the league. And then yeah, Kenny. I just can't. I still find it hard to say anything bad about it. So please don't shit the sheets.
I think with Kenny, people are gonna wonder like. Because, okay, a lot of fans say, I can't believe Kenny got his team. So, all right, what else do you do? There was rumors they were interested in getting Cell, but Cell wanted the Falcons back. I respect it. Then there was talk about Draza, but that wasn't going to happen with Scrap. So then there's just no other like Kenny is just the best other option. And unless you want to say keep Ghosty and Set. I think that's the only other debate, Don.
Yeah, I think those were the 4 players. You broke it down perfectly, and I do think that they went for those other 2 options first. I think they went for Cell. Cell said, "Fuck no, I want $1 million."
I want hundreds and thousands.
Yeah. Which Cell made the right play, so it worked out for Cell. But I 100% know they went for Cell. And then the Draza shit, they 100% went for Draza too. But like you said, Draza's just pride, man. It's pride. Hey, listen, I'm a prideful motherfucker too, and I respect men who carry themselves with pride. But sometimes pride, he's just betting on himself, and his family is there. His family's in Atlanta. I don't know if he's moving. I don't know where the team is gonna play actually. But
What FaZe? They're moving
yeah,
to,
I know they're.
Yeah.
I know their team is Vegas, but they might live in Texas or he might stay in Atlanta.
I
know
thought
their
they're going
team
to
is-
Texas. I wouldn't be wrong.
Yeah, but Draza was just like, nope. And then it's either Kenny or Ghosty. And from the leaks that came out, Ghosty and they just I think they might have bullied. Listen, this is how I feel. Because Trey, you can
Yeah,
speak to this.
I got the
I
tweet.
feel like one person on the team low key gets bullied a little bit. You gotta have that. You gotta have that motherfucker. You get bullied. A little bit.
Someone's got to get bullied, bro, and they got to.
Yeah, someone gotta get bullied a little bit.
Hey, creates character. All right, listen. If you're the one that's getting, if you're the one that's getting bullied, listen. I got bullied in school for free for 5 years. You're getting paid to be bullied. You're gonna take it. Now you're gonna fucking take it.
Yeah, I think Ghosty might have been the guy that caught the back end of fucking Scrappy losing full, maybe Hydra losing full, maybe
Envoy's a world champ,
there.
So like, what are you gonna say to Envoy?
Yeah. I feel like Ghosty was just
LA
the odd
Thieves Hall
man
of
out.
Famer.
So.
Listen, it's whoever the least achieved is. That's who gets bullied.
that's
the
what I'm
most.
saying.
He got bullied a little bit.
It is.
That's probably what
It
happened.
is.
Yeah.
Listen, Trey used to get bullied on the Splice team. Then he became an MVP, and he was the bullier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See.
It's the
You know
rite of
what I'm
passage,
saying?
Trey.
You always had.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. No way. He's been bullied off the internet. It's crazy. Madcap came back and got him. Wild. All right, well, Trey will be back in a second. His PC definitely just blue screen. I've seen it before. It's good timing.
Yeah.
Though. But yeah, what do you think about this clip, Don? When Haggy was saying that the ghost. Oh, he's gone. He's back. Hello.
He's back.
It's like technical hit, but don't worry. Things over here.
good.
There's always a technical hit. Listen, we're getting the kitchen put and everything's a bit crazy.
Yeah, that was good. You were back in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, listen, because I'm
Keep
still
running it.
keeping the flow going.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping the flow going. Someone's got to get bullied. All right. It happened to Benjamin Bance in our Red Reserve team. Unfortunately, I sent a text to Joe that said Bance don't know how to play this game, and Joe accidentally showed him it.
That's unfortunate, but it happens.
It is.
Oh,
Team was short. Team was short from there on. But so, and it's not mean bullying. It's constructive criticism. It's just unfortunately that guy is just getting a fucking an earful. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? And at the end of it, you're like, fuck me, am I ass?
Yeah.
New York subliners, who got bullied in there? Me.
Yeah.
And I was more achieved than done.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a lie. Friendships.
Yeah. It happens, man. Listen, someone's got to get bullied, bro. It's on every team. I just feel like that's just how it was on that team, and then now with this team, I feel like they'll be able to just have more respect for each other and just say stuff up front and not try to. It should be less behind the back cheese. Even though I heard a couple things last year was in the face. You're like, you know what I'm saying, disrespect, which is I love that. I love in the face disrespect. I feel like that's the best thing to do.
But bullying's been upgraded since I played. Usually it was just over the mic, but now it's like,
Yeah,
it's actually, I mean, Ken nearly got into it with Dashi back in the day, so.
Yeah.
Well, let's just fight. We got to do it the old-fashioned way. Just get a pair of boxing gloves. We stop with it. Stop with all this. Stop with all this going after, people that are not in the argument, and just get a pair of boxing gloves on, scrap it out, man to man. Oh, shit, he knocked me out. Back to it.
Yeah, that's
back to it. Back to it.
Back to it. Yeah, we're spawning back in.
because once you get knocked
ring
out,
in the
you can never
facility.
say something. You can never say something to that guy again, bro.
Exactly.
never
And,
bring up a play.
and that's the point, Don. That's the point. All right. Well,
Once you get knocked out, you can never be like, bro, why didn't you do this? You just get fucking knocked out again.
Exactly, Don. If in New York, Don, me and you had a scrap and you knocked me out, I'm ordering you food every day. Like, fuck it. You right. Like, you right.
Don.
Shit.
Yeah, Don,
Don,
what
I
do you
don't
want me to do
do
on this
that.
break off?
Don, you don't like that break off? Where do you want me to go? Because I'm not getting knocked out again. There's a lot of respect being had there.
Oh, bro.
What's your take on this clip though? Because people, okay, the way this was framed from Parasite was like, Hydra's a problematic teammate. He didn't get on very well with Sib the year before. Now he's got issues with Ghosty. There was drama with Crimsix back in the day. You know, people are saying, Paco. You know what people said back in when Hydra and Crim had the issues. People were like, Hydra's such a diva. Remember there were rumors that he was going to go to OpTic, and some OpTic fans are like, I don't want that diva on my team and all this stuff. I think nowadays, like, Hydra's him, but there's a bit of history here. I said in my video that Ghosty, there's also, I wouldn't say there's like history with him exactly, and it was a bit of a different story, but like him and Dashi probably didn't fully see eye to eye on that OpTic team back in the day. So I think it kind of goes both ways with this stuff. And as you say, if you're the least accomplished, you're probably going to get bullied a bit. But I don't know. What do you see in terms of Hydra as a player, the relationship that's upcoming with Kenny? I think it's all kind of interesting.
For me, not to like attack Haggy, just because I feel like he got labeled as toxic, so like I don't mind him speaking on what he heard. Especially
people are just gonna roast him because people are like, who's him to talk about? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's friends with Ghosty, right? Let me just break. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't talked to them, but just me breaking down the clip. He's friends with Ghosty. Ghosty told him what happened. Okay,
it's just
that's what the fuck. That's what the fuck happened, right? And Ghosty told him the problem, so then he went on the flank and then he started talking.
Which I also don't think people should do.
Unless Ghosty said, you know what, like...
Unless Ghosty said, don't care. Yeah, unless Ghosty said,
I feel like Ghosty would have told her. I feel like these guys too... Like, I don't know. If Parasite just said that without prompting, then like, okay. But
this is my thing, though. Go on.
I was going to say, regardless of that, like, I think one of the biggest problems with COD versus, like, real sport... Well, COD is... Esports is real sports, but you know what I'm talking about, professional sports, is that production is number one, bro. Like, every player has a flaw. Like, the best COD team of all time, they didn't like each other that much. You think Crim liked X that much? Crim liked Clay that much? They did not like each other that much. They were all toxic. Like,
they respected each other's craft. That's the issue.
They all thought they were better than each other, but they all thought their teammates were better than the other team. Mm-hmm. But they all thought they were better than each other, bro. Like, you don't have to be the bestest friends. We don't have to see eye to eye on everything. All we have to do is put our egos to the side, our pride to the side, to work together for a championship. If I talk to you and you feel like it's aggressive, did I put my hands on you? No. Did I threaten you? No. So what the fuck you being a pussy for? Like, what the fuck? Like, if I'm Ghosty, I'm thinking, like, that's another thing with the people that get bullied on teams. Like, there's always, even in my friend group, I feel like this dude named Jacoby, he's easily bullyable because he just lets shit rock. Once I see that I can bully you and run over you, I'm finna keep doing it. Like, fight back. Like, fucking stand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Stand up for yourself. If I'm Ghosty, I'm be like, in my eyes, I teamed with people. Every one of my teammates at the beginning were more accomplished than me. Like, Trey, you said that they all won. I was the one who didn't win. Looney won 5. I was standing up to everybody. I didn't give a fuck. What the fuck, bitch?
You're better than everyone.
You camping in the corner. I'm fucking saying anything. But it's not to attack them. It's not to threaten them. It's just to get better. It's just to win at the end of the day. And that's how it should be. You shouldn't have to be like, I don't see Kenny joining this team and Ibiza joining this team. And these guys are fucking in the gym together. They're getting ice cream together. They're fucking building Legos together. No, they're there to win a
Watching
championship.
Love Island together.
They're there to fucking win a championship. You do not have to be absolute greatest friends of all time to win a championship. I don't give a fuck if Hydra called Ghosty shit. He could call him shit. Fight back. Do better than me. Like, what the fuck? Call me shit. If you call, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Hydra's probably like, Dan costed us this match. That's something Hydra would probably say. I got costed this match. I dropped a 1.4. Ghosty, you had a 0.7. Next match, you have a 1.5. It'd be like, damn, now you're costing me, or whatever the case might be. Make it a competition that will boost you up. You turn things. That's what real, like, competitive people do. where they want to better themselves. Take everything and use it to boost the team up. Take everything to boost yourself up. Because look, if you're the worst player on the team and you do better than Hydra, guess what's going to happen? You're going to win the series probably. You're probably going to win the series if you're consistently outperforming Hydra. If he's challenging you, hey, you're costing me, do better. And then you start doing it, you'll probably win. Like, that's just like common fucking sense. Like, take stuff on the chin as motivation. Don't let shit hurt your feelings. Unless this motherfucker laid his hands on you and disrespected your pride as a man, if you sat there and let your pride get disrespected and didn't do nothing, then you're just a bitch. Respect. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Like, if you really feel like, damn, his words hurt me that bad, then fucking swing on, then tell or call him a bitch, do something. You know what I'm saying? Don't just, man, we've just had issues with my teammates, man. Like, Hydra's a superstar, so this is just how he is. Like, no, nigga. Ken, I promise you, if Hydra says some shit, that Ken not finna just sit there and be a bitch.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that was too much, but
no, that was
Hydra,
on point.
if you do need to bully
Absolutely
someone
on
and
point.
want to get to grand finals, you let me know. I'm down. I'm down to be bullied.
Yeah,
Down.
that's right.
It's not like a kink or anything. I'm just trying to get back in the scene.
Yeah, Trey will bend over if necessary, and then he'll fight back.
Oh, well, I ain't saying none of that.
Nah, but
Nah, I don't
Depends
know
what
what you
Hydra's
got
looking
going. I not bending me over, that's for sure.
what do you
Hell
think
no.
about, like, if Ghosty has leaked this to Hacking as like, yo, put it out there to sow the seeds or some shit? Like,
I don't think
there's
like
any of
I
that
don't feel
going
like
on?
he would do that.
Listen,
Nah.
Ghosty probably told him. Haggy's not said, do you want me to say it on the flank? Haggy's just gone on the flank and gone, well,
You know
Ghosty
what?
told me this.
Yeah.
And I don't think Ghosty cares, but like, it's stuff like that where like,
It's like
it can change
bridges, you
someone's
know, like,
opinion. Yeah, it can change someone's opinion on you. Cause like I've been told so much shit by players where like, yeah, we could get it clipped and get thousands and thousands of views. Like I could say shit right now that I got from my phone right now about players, what they've said about everyone else, leaks, all that type of shit, where we could get views, Rab. I don't care about views. I care about respecting someone's like privacy and like, you know, I don't want to burn my bridge and connections like that. If they piss me off, yeah, fuck it, let's go. We going crazy. But like I said, I'm just speaking on like my stuff. But like, I don't think Ghosty's gone there and be like, yo, Haggy, spill this on the flank.
I don't think he did that either.
Spill this on the flank. Let everyone know Hydra's an asshole. And
Hey, can I say one more thing about,
Yeah,
because
sure.
I see people in the chat are talking about Hydra refuses to get in the hill. Okay, here's my thing with bro, Dan Ghosty literally defaulted to the hill before he played with Hydra. Then he in Modern Warfare 2, Dan Ghosty defaulted to the hill. That was the whole beef with OpTic. Dashy and Shotzi, they're like, why the fuck is this guy defaulting to the hill? We don't like this. And he goes to Modern Warfare 3, and he's defaulting to the hill in Modern Warfare 3 with Joe Deceives, fucking Nasty, and fucking Crimp. He is still defaulting to the hill. Then he teams with Hydra and Scrappy. He is still defaulting to the hill. That has nothing to do with fucking Hydra. Is Hydra a kill whore? Yes. He is the best kill whore in the league. If Hydra is being begged by his teammates to get in the hill and his coaching staff and he's not getting in the hill, then yes, drop him. Clearly, his coaching staff and his teammates are sucking his cock. Bro, I've seen clip when Sib was on the team, Sib was like, oh my God, that's Hydra Animal. Whatever he says goes. That's Hydra Animal. I see a clip the other day. Scrappy's like, oh my God, Paco, you're insane. They all suck his cock. So if he wasn't him, he would have got dropped, right? They're keeping him. He runs shit. He is him.
Hydra is getting glazed crazy.
He's getting glazed by the best player. He's getting glazed by Scrappy and Sib. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if he was just refusing to try to win the game, I don't think they would be glazing him like that. They're clearly seeing him on an everyday basis, work hard and be great. You know what I'm saying? You're saying he didn't default. Pull up the Model for 3 stats. Ghosty probably had top 5 hill time in the game. Can you do that? Why are we acting like this guy did not default to the hill? That's why Dashy and Shot. I'm not saying Ghosty is bad. I think his playstyle could work. I'm just saying, why are we acting like, oh, all of a sudden Ghosty's he's forced to be in the hill. Nigga, he's been in the hill since he stepped foot in the league. I have never seen him not in the hill, which isn't a bad thing. I'm just saying, don't be like, oh, the thing is Paco's refusing to touch it. Like, huh? That don't make sense to me.
No, you're right. What are the other teams we've got to look at? We've got... Okay, there's a few more rumors. I don't know what ROKKR are cooking up, but things have changed quite a lot here over the last few days. Because we've had ROKKR. I mean, it's our favorite team, obviously. But they're keeping Estriel. They're bringing in Kremp, we think. I think that's signed. May not be. They were looking at Skies or Slasher. They may be going Skies. We then thought they were getting Gwyn. But actually, they're not getting Gwyn because Gwyn now wants to go to Surge to play with Legends. That's been like the big development. So I'm just going to bring up the Rostermania.com thing here to see what's going on. Because these are the rosters. Heretics with Trakes. I think we discussed them too much, but like I think it's interesting to see what they could do, whether Trakes is going to be an upgrade or lateral or downgrade or whatever. It's difficult to improve from Real, but we'll see how they get on next year. Koi, I guess Toronto are going to get Insight back. I should probably just put that in because I can't see what else they're going to do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm pretty sure it's just like maybe like a contract dispute.
Yeah, it's a classic of that org. Never seen that before. So we've got Toronto, Real, Joda Thieves, Kleenex, Insight. We've got Falcons. We talked about them. Okay, let's do the Boston thing, Trey. We'll do the Boston thing because our boy Byron Plumridge,
Got shafted.
He got shafted. Now look, I like Boston. But Nasty should be on, maybe not the super max, but he should be on the max-ish. He should be on some sort
Nasty should be where someone where, his other teammates have gone.
That's what I'm saying, man. I swear
Nasty
it's anti-British bias, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. I said it to him. I said it to him. I was like, bro, if this rumor is true, Byron, congratulations on keeping a spot, but fuck me, what more do you have to do?
Yeah.
Because if you look at, Abuse has ended up on FaZe, Neptune's ended up on this Gentlemates team.
04 to FaZe. But even give my boy Nasty a spot on the Falcons, at least let him run his bag up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It would have even made sense. You need a flex, bring in Nasty. He'll actually do a job for you.
Let him run his bag up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least let him get the bag. Yeah. He had a good year. He deserves a bag. Even Toronto, I thought would have made sense. Yeah, damn right.
Yeah.
Damn, let my boy eat. Maybe it wouldn't have been like, $500,000 like everyone else, but damn, let my boy get a little
300, little 300.
Yeah, 300. He deserves it.
Run it up for a year. Get a few stocks and shares bought.
How many finals was it? 4?
Yeah. 5 if you include online.
He deserves that shit, man.
That is true.
Give him a little 350. Just a little side, side take the edge off. Come on.
I think Toronto could have gone for him, really. I don't hate what Toronto have done. I just think it's a bit weird. Kleenex on the flex, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they did try. But listen, Byron's not just going to join a team because it's better. He needs to get his money too. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes the most sense. You've got to look at best of both worlds here. Could he have gone Toronto on some small salary? Yeah, sure, probably. I don't know what's going on over there, but is he gonna do that? He's got to value himself too. 4 finals, maybe some of them he got fucking bopped out in, but 4 finals is an incredible stat for a season. And let's be honest, they could have won one of the finals if they didn't choke.
Yeah, could have won champs.
Yeah, so we got to sit there and think about it. My boy, Byron, should either be on a better team or making a bunch more money. Unfortunately, he didn't. He shafted because he speaks like me, and now he's on Boston, which could be a dark horse team. Let's not make it.
I do like him. I just wish Nasty was getting paid a bit more.
You love Boston in general, so
yeah. Now they've actually upgraded. Respectfully, big week.
Yeah, are they gonna win?
No.
My boy Byron was close to winning 4 times.
I mean, I could see him in a.
No, you can't.
I think they've got a finals in them. No bullshit.
Oh, brother.
Nah, okay.
Oh, brother.
Look. They came top 3 at champs last year with Big Wake. They got 6 chances to get a finals. I don't know.
Okay. When you put it like that, that sounds better.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
still
actually
it's
sounds
still
way
pretty
better.
good,
They might make a finals low key.
I mean, look, Nasty off the back of 4 finals. I see division.
That is ass, though. Holy fuck. He literally... Man,
All of his other teammates got. They're like.
There you go, bless. Yeah, someone
Yeah.
always gets fucked, man. Like, it's always
Someone always
out.
gets fucked, and it's always a guy from the UK.
That's crazy.
It's so true, though.
Someone always gets fucked.
It's crazy.
Trey got fucked on his own org. London Royal Ravens gets fucked by American and Canadian.
Yeah. Shock. Shout out London, man. What an org. Any thoughts on this team, Don? I mean, not that much has changed, really. It's the core's still the
they're
same.
Cool. I mean, they're cool. I mean, listen, they got top 3 at champs. I'm a Per-J fan now, so I like Per-J.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cammy did start to do better, but I mean, last year it was just Cammy and Wake just taking turns throwing up the.
Yep.
Taking turns throwing up the fucking horse. So I mean,
Throwing up the fucking hoo-ha.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Nasty definitely Nasty play. I thought Nasty was the better AR on his team personally, but according to the players, I'm on Tar. So.
No, I agree. I mean, I'm biased.
That's just what I thought. I definitely think highly of Nasty. So, I mean, hopefully they do their best, and yeah, I mean they'll make champs. Like they're a solid team. Like I don't know. Like I personally think if they played the Falcons, they would probably beat them most of the time.
I'm on board with that.
But it's just not as impressive as some of the other rosters, but they're not bad at all.
Yeah, I like the vision. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll talk Cloud9 real quick because we did mention this rumor earlier, but they actually might be doing it trade. The thing is, if you're going to pick up European players, you've got to do it like at the start of the year because otherwise no one can be fucked to do the visas halfway through the season. So if you're going to do it, you just got to do it now. I think,
And you have to be quick with it too, because let's say one of them gets dropped and then someone else wants to pick them up. It's easier to pick up someone who's got a visa because you can just trade it. It's easy. There's no problems. But now, people don't want to be like, yeah, we'll might get the visa, and then boom, halfway through the year they really want the player, and guess what? They can't do it. 'Cause it takes too long.
Afro was so good last year at Black Ops 6. He didn't get the chance to play at the World Cup because Ravens did, they did what Ravens do. So he didn't get to
throw the
play.
bullshit up at champs, though. He did throw the bullshit up at champs.
He may have done that a little bit, yeah. But I still got faith that Afro can have some impact again. I don't think we've seen the best of him. Hopefully we're not seeing the last of him. I think Beans is still absolutely like a CDL caliber AI. He didn't have the year that I was hoping that he might have last year on Toronto, but I kind of like what Cloud9 are doing here with Abe. I think there's obviously going to be some talk about, okay, do you need a bit of leadership? I think that's kind of a theme up and down the league this year about leadership, whether it's still necessary. Because all the old school main AR veterans, they're all retired now, apart from Slasher, really. Maybe like Skies or whatever, right? But that type of player doesn't really exist anymore. So whether that's even necessary or whether you go about it a different way, I don't know what Cloud9 are going to do to round out the team you mentioned. Trade at Lurks, Abe's been playing it a fair bit with after their days on the Stallions. So maybe there's a bit of that going on. Trade coach.
Hopefully, I imagine. Nah, listen.
They announced their codes, didn't they? Cheetahs?
Yeah, they did do that, yeah.
Yeah, he's
That's
a
my
good guy. He's a
That's
good
my
guy.
Cheetahs, man.
He's a real good guy,
He's
man.
a real good guy. I love that guy, man. I love that guy.
Very good guy. Fucking
Oh, man.
wow. I didn't want to coach anyway.
Shout out Jack Etienne.
Fuck.
C9, man. I mean, I liked Abe. I think he's solid. Would they get third at the World Cup?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I like Afro. Y'all are probably higher on Beans than me. I'm not very high on Beans.
Listen, they're just listen.
I
Beans just
team
got to
might
go
be
in there and do
fucking
his
ass.
shit. Beans got to go in there and do his shit, man. I feel like the whole Mercules thing threw him off his game. He was frying, and he came back. Mercules, everyone was like, "Oh."
He's got that walkout though. His walkout.
Ben
goes
Beans
hard.
needs to have that like ruthless, like I'm the guy again,
the dog's
because I feel like
bollocks.
that Mercury shit really did like get to his head a little bit, and then just threw him off for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
I also feel like him and Insight just were not a good pairing whatsoever. I said it from the start of the season too. They're just too slow with each other. Hopefully, this season, I'm a big fan of Ben Beans. Hopefully, he just comes back and starts frying people, shooting people in the back, saying the dog shit, and that's what we need. You know, that's my guy right there. Dead.
Need a bit of that.
Dead.
And then the other one is Surge. So Gwyn apparently has an offer to go to G2 to play on Looney's team. But he wants to play with Legend, and apparently Surge might get a deal done there. The OpTic Halo stuff's in a bit of a weird spot. The champs is just around the corner. They just came third at the event that finished yesterday. And Legend looks like the most likely player to get an offer straight in. Hex said that he would only do it if he was going to get a starting spot. It's kind of interesting at Surge just because there are a lot of players don't want to play there because they've got to move up to Vancouver, assuming they're still doing it that way.
They're in Texas now.
Okay, they're doing... All right, there you go. Makes a lot more sense. Very logical. Actually makes it more attractive as an org in many ways for a lot of the different players. So that's sensible for sure. But also... Surge and OpTic have a bit of history when it comes to a buyout, right? I remember all the drum with Pred when they were trying to get him. Not saying that will affect anything necessarily here, but you know, I think Hector will be going into those negotiations thinking, all right, let me just be careful with these clowns if they get to that point. But you good, Trey? Is there a leak? Like,
No, I was just bro. I started tweaking.
Right, you're good. We're talking this, and we're closing out the show.
Bro, something just poked in my head, and I was like, "Shit, let me look up here real quick," because I don't even know why, but like I did.
It just goes like that sometimes.
Shit, it's my old age kicking in, pushing 30.
Yeah, pushing 30, man. You actually are pushing 30, though.
Chill the fuck out.
Legend and Gwyn looking for 2. What do we think, Don? Like, it's definitely interesting.
Listen, bro. I think Gwyn made the play. I think that ROKKR team...
Getting off Rock is always the play.
I think that ROKKR team would have been the most insane mid of all time. That team would have been so There is no fucking way that team would have been good.
Yeah.
Unless I'm hating. I could be hating. I might be hating on ROKKR now. Matter of fact, I'm guaranteed hating on ROKKR now. I just think that team would have been fucking mid. At that point, bottom part of the league, like this Legend guy, he might be world, bro. He's already been seen on COD.
Mm-hmm.
He's low-key already insane. I mean, obviously he has to learn fucking respawn and all type of shit, but like that's not that hard to do. I mean, it'll probably take him like couple months, 3 months, and he'll know how to fucking play the game. I mean, the games are, especially if the game's fucking dumbed down like BO6 and shit like that, he'll easily figure it out. And the guy is just mechanically insane. He could be the key. He could be the key to just randomly turning the fuck up. Yeah, I think he made the play. I don't know who else they're gonna get. I am high on Mac and even Vivid too. I don't know if they all 4 should be on the same team.
Yeah, I never liked that idea personally. I'm not a big fan of like Phil picking up a challengers team.
No, I'm saying like Mac, Gwyn,
that was
Vivid,
a rumor,
and
right? Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, go.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure the other rumor was, well, I mean, Trey just said Ravens are gone, but the other rumor was Slasher and Mamba.
Yeah.
Looking for 2. And which, even that team, Slasher and Mamba, I'm like, bro, Slasher.
Right, Austin gotta be
low-key. Teach backstabbed Austin, bro, and just left and made him not even play at the World Cup. But like low-key, like Austin low-key got to run it back with Teach. Like,
yeah. Oh my god.
there's no
Slasher
like,
Tees
there's
back
no
on the
one else to
Ravens.
get, bro. Like they kind of
No,
fucked
you
up.
are
Like,
right. Like Tees.
I mean,
yeah.
listen, he didn't really like. He did backstab, but not really, bro. Like the motherfuckers didn't
Bro,
give him another.
Austin felt betrayed. Austin was like, bro, they just fucked us, bro. Like
Yeah.
they just
He
Yeah,
took a
but
little
like,
Falcons bag and screwed over his
listen,
boy. It's
he
crazy.
took the Falcons bag, bro.
it's business. It's business.
It is business. It is business.
It's business. You already know Slasher. If Slasher got the offer for our cities to go to the Falcons, he's
He
saying
would've
bye
done
to
the
you.
s-
Yeah,
he would've
he's
done the
gone.
Yeah,
same
he would have
thing.
did the same shit, low key.
He would have done the exact same shit.
Yeah.
Now listen,
yeah.
I respect Austin for being like, yeah, they betrayed me, but I know for a fact he would have done the exact same thing.
Are we in agreement that Surge, Raven, C9, and G2 are the bottom 4 right now, at least looks wise? Because if that's the bottom
Falcons.
4, oh yeah, Falcons are there too. But if that's like the bottom shitters, like I'm going to play with Legend. Like
Oh, I agree.
he has
yeah.
Listen,
the
I
highest
think,
ceiling out of everyone on that list.
I think you should just go play with Legend anyway. Like,
I think Surge are
why
cooking.
not? Why not take a risk on someone instead of playing with the recycled players over and over and over again? Why not take a risk on that one guy who's probably one of the best Halo players in the scene right now, if not the best Halo player, and he wants to come play a game as fast as COD? Like, it's a no-brainer for me. If he's ass, he gets dropped, no one else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think I agree. It's a no-brainer for Gwyn. I also think it's a no-brainer for Surge. Like, if Surge put together a team with Legend and Gwyn, whatever the other two are, they've done pretty well, because last year their team was not expected to be competitive, do anything at majors. Turns out they were really competitive. And you're bringing in Gwyn, who still has a ceiling probably higher than we have seen from him so far. Last year wasn't great from him. The year before was pretty. He was still pretty good last year. It wasn't bad. The year before he was really pretty good. Legend has super high potential. So I think there's an option there. Like if I'm Slasher, I'm thinking, yo, Surge, you need a main. You need someone to teach Legend how to play COD. Like, bring me in.
I just think they're in a situation right now where you look at Legend, you look how many finals he's been to, look how many finals he's won as a Halo player, and you think, well, that can easily just translate over here. He's clearly got the minerals. He's got composure.
Oh yeah, he's
Like-
got everything.
Like, you look at it, like, it's not like he's just some talent over in Halo that just wants to try out COD. Like, he's literally he's literally winning events over there. So you know he's got composure. You know he can handle himself in finals. So
It's
a
more
no-brainer.
guaranteed with him too, because he's been playing COD. Like he's been playing COD throughout the year. Like he was 1v1ing Ender and pissing on Ender.
Yeah, I
1v1.
remember that.
Like,
On, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like
Skyline or whatever.
it's not like, oh, he's picking up COD for the first time. Like he's been fucking slamming on COD already. I feel like it's a great risk to take. If it doesn't work out, then fuck. But it's a great risk to take, especially when you're already at the bottom of the league. You guys are not beating fucking OpTic. You guys are not beating FaZe. You guys are not beating Thieves. Go ahead and fucking pick up this guy and hopefully tell him to bring Formal too. Like,
How much money you got? That's a question. All right, there we go. Those are rosters.
I don't think Formal would ever join Seattle or Vancouver.
nah, he would.
It would join the Falcons if the price is right. But
Oh, 100%. I would have already sent in a resume.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. We've covered an awful lot today. We've banged out a load of topics. Absolute pleasure as always, gentlemen. We went through Black Ops 7, all the talking points. Is the game good? What we need to change? Which players are going to get better and worse? What are the rosters are going to be next year? Because something's still yet to be determined, right? I mean, we're about a month away from the game coming out. Some of these teams far from locked in. Lots of the confirmations are not arriving yet. So definitely will be more to talk about in the coming weeks. Hopefully we get some off-season tournaments as well happening too. And yeah, we'll be back in due course. When there's enough to talk about, we'll be back. And then you know what happens when the game is out. There will be a lot going on. And hopefully this year the CDL starts as close as possible to the release of the game. Let's talk about, at least in the early, like right at the start of December, at least there's going to be some CDL matches. So it's not far away that we get to watch this game played competitively. So yeah, gents, Don, it was a pleasure. And then I'll give it to Trey to close out the show. But hopefully you kept you guys entertained anyway. I appreciate it's been a long time since the last show, but you know, if there's it's not always so easy in the off season, you know how it is, but at least we gave you guys a banger show. We've been going about 2.5 hours here, so you know, we're running it back.
Been a pleasure, man. Appreciate you guys. W show, and just be patient for the off season to end, man. During the season, we got y'all every Monday.
Damn right.
I mean, not even during the season, ladies and gentlemen. When the game drops, there's going to be
When the game
rosters.
drops.
There's going to be
Gotcha.
S&D tournaments. There's going to be drama. When the game drops, we're here. It's not about the
We're here.
season. We're going to be just be talking about bullshit. We're going to be back. The only reason we've already done this show is because I texted the boys. I said, I miss us.
Mm-hmm.
I text the chat. I know. I wasn't even drunk. That was sober. So it's from the heart. No, it's from the heart. But another fire show. It's hard to do a show when we're sort of very limited to work with. Usually we got Rab with a whole list of topics and stuff like that. So, but a lot of you guys love the shows where we just yap and spill a bunch of bullshit. Really, there's no other word for it. You just love a good yap session. So we appreciate the love that you guys give, especially when we're not here. You guys made our last episode, which was over a month ago, the most viewed episode or something like that on
Spotify,
one of our things.
I think. It was the most viewed ever.
Most viewed ever.
5-star view.
Yeah, make sure you leave that because we get paid more. But yeah, no, listen, the game comes out in just over a month, November 14th. That's when we're going to be giving you guys the S&D plays and all that type of stuff, what comes down from these tournaments, and rosters will finally be announced and everything like that. But we appreciate you guys for watching the show. Can't wait to be back every Monday and Friday. So just bear with us, like Don said. But from myself, Don Dada, Tactical Rab, it's an absolute pleasure. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Pleasure.
Take care, everyone.
Later.